I'm kind of working without a net tonight, so I'll apologize in advance. I'm by myself, and so I'll have to call the game and work the camera at the same time. And my brain just probably doesn't work that way. So I'll do the very best I can. We've got West Jefferson tonight with the girls. Boys have lost, well, three in a row up at Ryrie. They lost to Coal Valley Christian and Firth today. Was it Firth yesterday? I've got the girls live on my phone, and so I can't double check it for you, and I didn't write it down. But they're having a little struggle after they started out what 3-1, 4-1, and so boys, they've got one more tomorrow, and I think that's Ryrie, and then they'll come home. They've got a home game on the 18th, and that'll be here. They had a good trip up to New Plymouth. They beat the Pilgrims and Parma. And so tonight it's the girls. West Jefferson is in town, and this used to be a pretty big rivalry between the two. They've battled each other for the state championship, and I know Ryrie has beaten Soda for the state championship, and or not Ryrie, West J. And back when I first started calling games here in Soda, 2005-ish, 7-ish. Went on probably about 8 years there with started out with Doug Mathis, but then back in those days, Westjay, the girls were really tough. So let's take a look at the conference. The JV game is about 5.5 minutes away, and we'll bring that to you live. So Soda actually leads the conference right now, believe it or not, with their win over Wendell. Soda is 1-0, and Wendell is 0-1, and those are the only conference games that have been played yet. I think we've got a few going on tonight, and I'll have to check those for you. So Soda is 1-0, 3-6 on the season. Malad is 8-1, and the Dragons are actually ranked number 1 right now in the state. Declo is third in the conference with a 3-4 record, and then it's Aberdeen with a 1-4 record, and Westside with a 1-8 record, and Wendell overall is 6-1. Their only loss was to Soda. So Malad, Declo, Aberdeen, and Westside have not played a conference game yet. Westside is at Malad on Saturday. Malad's only loss was to Bear Lake, 61-36. Aberdeen is at Declo tonight, and then Declo will be at Soda. That's tomorrow night. So we've got the Hornets here tomorrow night, and then Wendell will be at Aberdeen tomorrow. The Soda girls once again are 3-6, 1-0 in the conference. They beat Wendell last night, 43-32. Their season has gone this way. They lost to Bear Lake 51-25, beat Grace 44-40, lost to Parma 49-29, lost to Melba 62-51. They beat Grace again 44-32. And St. George wasn't very kind to the Cardinals down there. They lost to the Hurricane Tigers 54-47 in the Desert Hills Classic. And then they lost to Desert Hills, lost to the Knights 49-39. And they lost to Richfield, the Wildcats, 34-28. And so once again, we've got Declo here tomorrow, and then we'll be at Westside on Wednesday. We'll be at Oakley, Westside next Wednesday, Oakley next Friday, And they are a tough little team, a 2A team. And then Malad will be at Soda Friday, January 10th. And Bear Lake uh, will be at Bear Lake on Saturday, January 11th. And then the Cards are coming into this ball game averaging 39 points a ball game. They're giving up 45 points a game. West J comes in tonight, 3-5. Kids from Torrington. Um, they beat West Side 55-24, beat Teton 44-67, or lost to Butte County. I got that backwards. They lost to Teton 67-44, lost to Butte County 54-47, lost to South Fremont 58-39, lost to Malad 50-34. They beat Grace, almost the exact same score as Soda, 40-36, and then they beat Coal Valley Christian 57-25. And then they lost to Butte County again, this time by 3, 59-56. And so Ryrie will be at West J next Tuesday. Panthers are coming in averaging 47 points a ball game, and they're giving up 47 points a ball game. So they're scoring exactly what they are giving up. We're about a minute away from the start of the JV game. Once again, boys, they lost to South Fremont on Friday, 51-50, a game they probably should have won. Lost to Coal Valley Christian today and lost to FERC today, and they have got Ryrie tomorrow. There is the buzzer, so let me get my book squared away here. And I think we're still working. I don't hear my phone, so I've got headphones on. Panthers are right down there. Soda Kids are right there. I'll get my book out, and again, I'm working the camera by myself, and just don't try this at home. And that is talking and filling out a scorebook and working a camera. 20 seconds away from the start of the junior varsity game. The Panthers will go with Aubrey Light. They'll go with Burnley Bitter. Let me see who else they've got out there. They've got Vadnais, Vadnais. And I think Spencer, I can't see her number. And there's the tip, comes down, and it's controlled by Parker. We're underway. Parker into the forecourt, works to the right angle, to the right elbow, back over to Tingy. Shot was up, no good, and down with the rebound was Skinner. She put it back up, comes back outside to Tingy, and stolen away by Paulson. Ball comes over to Vadnais. Comes inside to Paulson. Paulson, 2-3 steps in there. And down with the rebound for Soda is Taylor Tingy. Outside is Tingy straight away. Tingy, crossover dribble, still working straight away. Man-to-man defense. She is covered by Bitter. Goes down along the baseline to Josie Tingy. Down in the low blocks, it goes to Skinner. Skinner puts a shot up. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Paulson. Into the forecourt comes Spencer. Stolen away. Lead pass to Parker. Parker with the left hand scores. Jaden Parker puts the Cards on the board, 2-0. Midcourt trap for the Panthers. Vadnais into the forecourt to Bitter. Bitter is trapped, and she stepped on the sideline. Bitter's pretty big kid. Brindley Bitter. The ball comes into Parker, just a freshman. Parker will work it into the forecourt. Works over to the right angle to Tingy. Taylor Tingy upside to Parker. Parker, 3-point shot. Karam's off. Mumford keeps it alive. Parker drives in. puts a shot up. That's no good. And Spencer for the Panthers down with a rebound. Lead pass to Van Nuys. Bounce pass underneath. They're going to kick it back outside to Spencer. It goes to Van Nuys. Goes at the free throw line to Paulson. Shot from the side is good. Nice long shot by Likes, Aubrey Likes, just inside the arc off the right side of the baseline. And we're tied 2-2 as Parker comes into the forecourt. Goes over to Tingy, ball kicked away. Tingy collects it, comes back outside to Parker. Parker works to the left wing. Holds up, bounce pass inside to Mumford. Mumford lost the handle on it. And Parker, I don't know what they got to do to call a jump ball. Parker ties up Van Nuys. And the alternate possession will belong to West J. West J in black with kind of whitish, silverish numbers. Ball goes over to Bitter. Bitter drives right down the middle, bounce pass underneath. Shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Likes, to Bitter, taken away, and then taken right back. A long shot by Likes, or Spencer is up and good, and West J takes a 2-point lead. Parker with the ball comes into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble, works to the right angle, bounce pass down in the corner to Tingy. Tingy had it knocked away, got it back, goes down in the low blocks to Skinner. Back outside, and there's a drive by Parker, puts it up, that's no good. Rebound down to the Panthers. Lead pass comes down to Van Nuys, turns, puts a shot up, and she was fouled. Foul, I believe, is going to go on Skinner. Nope, they're going to call it on Mumford. So first foul of the ball game, and at the line, a shooting foul is Van Nuys. I hope I'm saying that right. Vadnais. Van Nuys. Checking in for Soda is going to be Osborne. Tingy's going to check out. 4:41 to go in the first quarter. Van Nuys will get one more. Shot is up, and that one is short. Rebound came down, and it's Panthers are going to collect it. Goes to Spencer. Spencer, a bounce pass down in the low blocks, comes back outside to Spencer. Spencer across the top on a high post shot, blocked. Blocked by Mumford, but the Panthers control it. Goes down along the baseline to Likes. The shot is up, and that is no good. Shot is up again, no good. And the Panthers down with the rebound is Spencer. Back outside to Paulson. Shot no good. Panthers with another rebound. It's Likes. Shot is up no good. And Osborne comes down with a rebound for Soda, but she lost it out of bounds. But Billy Rasmussen calls a 30-second timeout just to save that possession. 3:59 to go in the first quarter. 4-2. West J Junior Varsity leads it. Once again, the boys lost twice. In fact, they've lost 3 in a row up at Ryrie, and they will play the host Bulldogs tomorrow. 4-2 with timeout on the floor. And with this JV team, a lot of sophomores, a couple of freshmen. Bitter is actually a junior. Soda, mostly freshmen and sophomores. Likes will hustle down. And ball should be on the side. It should be Soda's. As Taylor Tingy, no, they're going to give it to West J. Remy Van Nuys to inbound the ball. The ball comes in then to Paulson. Comes back outside to Van Nuys. Goes to Spencer. Across the top to Van Nuys. She drives down the right side. Ball is kicked away. Goes out of bounds, and it belongs to the Panthers. Checking in is Wilcox and also Summers for the Panthers to inbound the ball along the baseline. I believe it's Van Nuys. Comes outside. Goes into the corner. Bad Nice puts up a high arcing shot. Sort of really flat footed on the rebounds. And I think we're going to get a reach in. Might have been Parker. 3:37 to go in the first quarter. Nope, I think they're going to call it on Skinner. And that's Skinner's first personal foul. So Aspen picks up a foul, comes outside to Van Nice, over to the left side on the wing to Wilcox. Shot is up by Summers, no good. And again, the Panthers with the rebound. This time Mumford clears it, and in the ballgame is White for Soda. Goes over the right side. Shot is up by Tingy. That's no good. Down with the rebound was Skinner. She had a good look and just couldn't finish it. Into the forecourt is Wilcox. Wilcox on the right angle, covered by White. Bounce pass, goes down along the baseline. Nice defense by Mumford. Comes back outside to Wilcox, and a nice pass underneath. And the shot is up and in by Wilcox. Panthers will take a 4-point lead. Parker into the forecourt over to Tingy on the angle. Tingy holds up at the free throw line, a crossover on the angle to White, goes back over to Parker. Parker will bring it between the circles, back over to Tingy, into Mumford. Beautiful pass. And Haley Mumford scores. 2-point lead for the Panthers. Oh, all alone underneath the basket is Likes, and she scores on the back door. Just nobody there. Soda left the back door open, and it's 8-4. Parker into the forecourt up top between the circles, over on the angle to White. White will bring it back across the top over to Parker on the right angle. It goes to Tingy. As Taylor Tingy holds it on the angle. Lob comes into Mumford. Back outside to Tingy. Tingy puts it on the floor with the left hand. Goes to the left elbow. Back outside to Parker. Parker crossover dribble. 3-point shot is no good. At the shot clock buzzer, checking in will be Osborne and Josie Tingy. Skinner checks out. Mumford checks out. Got a minute 33 to go in the first quarter. It's 8-4. And I apologize. I forgot to. I haven't been moving the camera. I forgot Will wasn't here. There's a shot up from the side. That's no good. And well, that was good. I think that was Likes again. Comes back down on the Soda side. Shot is up by Osborne. Got her own rebound. Works on the right wing. Taken away. Parker just about got the steal, but I think she got the foul. Again, I apologize. I need Prevagen. I just forgot to move the camera. I'm working the camera with my left hand and a pin with my right hand. Ball comes into Summers. Over to the left wing, they work it to Wilcox. Wilcox, a bounce pass back outside to Spencer. Goes over to Wigman. Wigman will get it back over to Spencer. Ball taken away by Parker. Parker on the run. Parker has it taken away by Wilcox. You can tell I'm watching the game and trying to watch the camera at the same time. All alone under the basket was Rigby, missed a chippy, and Osborne down with the rebound for Soda. Goes over to Tingy, back to Parker up top, over to White. Parker straight away. Parker gets a pick from Tingy. White from the corner, that's no good. Parker with the rebound. Shot up at the buzzer, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, it is 10-4. Panthers with the lead. So +6 in the first quarter. You don't know how tough this is I'm listening to my phone, and the stream is actually like a minute behind live what's actually going on. So this is like juggling six balls in the air, maybe eight. And that is the West J huddle right there. Soda over here. And I can't zoom. I don't know how. And that, so you'll just kind of have to live, mostly by voice to just tell you what's going on. 6 seconds between quarters. At the end of the first quarter, it is 10-4, and it'll be Soda basketball to begin the second quarter. Put 8 minutes on the board. Ball comes in to Parker. Parker straight away up top between the circles, goes down in the corner to Tingy. Tingy, a bounce pass to Taylor Tingy. Goes to Parker, inside to Osborne. Back outside, Parker. Tingy with the shot, rims out. Battle for the rebound, and Osborne had it, and then it was taken away from White, and then Parker gets it back. Goes over to the right side to Tingy. Left side, they work it. Osborne is fouled, and that foul should go against Brooklyn Paltry. I think she was shooting. So Osborne will go to the free throw line. Sort of behind by 6. Osborne at the free throw line misses the first one. She'll get one more. Mumford will check in for White. And she'll line up along the line. And Osborne misses both shots. Ball will come outside, and the shot is up. That's no good by Smith, who's checked in. Loose on the floor. Osborne comes up with it. What a great job by Hallie Osborne. Tingy on the right angle. Tingy back outside to Taylor Tingle. Cross court to Parker. Parker 3-point shot. That caroms off. Ooh, almost a walk there. And down with the rebound is Rigby. Rigby will get the ball up to Bitter. Bitter straight away will drop it at a high post to Paulson. Shot is up. That's no good. Paulson with the rebound. And shot is blocked by Mumford. Oops, got to move the camera. And it'll be Soda's ball. Nope, Panther ball out underneath their own basket. 6:40 to go until halftime. Nope, Soda's ball. I was right the first time. Comes into Parker. This is like tapping your head and rubbing your tummy. Pin in my right hand and camera in my left hand. Tingy drives and Tingy scores. Josie Tingy drives off the left side. Back the other way is the Panthers. Ball almost taken away. And still don't know how to walk as bad dice. And I think West J called the 30-second timeout just to save that possession. Soda behind by 4, 10-6. And they're the only ones that have scored in this second quarter. So it'll be Panther ball when we come back to live play. This is crazy. I've never really listened I've called the ball game and it's on a delay at least about a minute. So what I'm seeing and what you're seeing is about a minute apart. West J ball, they'll have it right in front of Billy Rasmussen, and it'll be a Bitter to inbound the ball. Tingy on the sideline. Ball comes into the ice, down underneath. They work it to Paulson. Paulson lost the ball out of bounds. But they're going to say Soda, probably Skinner, kicked it out of bounds. 6:05 to go until halftime. Ball comes in to Paulson, back up top to Spencer. Left wing, shot from the wing, rims out, and Taylor Tingy down with the rebound for Soda. Soda will bring the ball into the forecourt, left wing up top to Taylor. Taylor across the top over to Parker on the wing, down to Mumford, back to Parker. Taylor Tingy straight away. Back over to Parker on the angle. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Parker tried to bounce pass and it's picked off by Paulson. Panthers with the basketball, lead by 4. Whoops, move the camera. And it should have been a jump ball, but Tingy rips it away, gets it off to Parker. Parker to Tingy on the angle. Tingy will bring it back up top, back to Parker on the right wing. Drops it inside to White. White along the baseline. Nice give and go. Parker missed a chippy. Underneath, Mumford puts it. Nope, not Mumford. Skinner. Skinner puts it up and in. So it's a 2-point game, 10-8. Comes up top to Spencer. 3-point shot, no good. White down with the rebound. White will bring it into the forecourt. Gives it to Tingy straight away, covered by Bitter. Goes over to the left angle to Parker. She brings it back up top. Goes down the right side of the paint. Lays one up, no good. Mumford can't control it. Goes out of bounds, but it went off from Brooklyn Paulson. Josie Tingy checks in. And Wigman and Summers check in for WestJay. Soda ball, Parker straight away, goes to White. White, an 18-footer, that won't go. Mumford battles for the rebound, and it's controlled by Likes. Back over to Likes from Wigman. Over to the right side, they work it to Wilcox. Right elbow, it goes to Summers. Back they go to Wigman, left wing. Shot is up by Summers. That caroms off. And WestJay is just beating Soda to death on the boards. Goes to Summers underneath. And nice save, but it went right to Mumford. It'll be White, Miley White, into the forecourt. Move the camera. Well, I didn't move it last time. There's a shot up. Tough luck shot there. And we got a whistle. And it's going to go against Mumford. That'll be her second. I get it in the forecourt to Summers underneath. And nice look by Lights. And then the shot is up and good. I'm thinking that was by Wilcox. I didn't see it. Again, I'm doing about 5 different things here. Parker into the forecourt. Almost had a steal by Spencer. It'll be Soda ball out of bounds. Panthers lead it 12-8. White will inbound the ball right in front of us. Miley White. She can light it up if she gets hot. Good player. Talking to Parker. I don't know what they're talking to Parker about. And Tingy's got to check in for Parker. That was right in front of us. I don't know what happened there. The ball comes in to Tingy, over to Josie Tingy. Josie Tingy on the angle. Back on the wing to White. Miley White on the right wing. Bounce pass back to Tingy. Threw it over White's head. And White I don't know if I call that backcourt or not. I might have. White lost it, and the shot clock goes off. So nice defense by West J. 12-8, 2:33 to go. Spencer into the forecourt. 3-point shot on the left wing, no good. Tingy down with the rebound. Josie Tingy lead pass to White. White on the left wing, back up top. They work it to Taylor Tingy. Mumford turns, shoots, battling for her own rebound. And Summers comes down with the rebound. And I think she was fouled. Not sure what they called there. It'll be West J ball as ball comes into Summers. Goes over on the left angle, comes back outside to Spencer, bounce pass to Wilcox, and White steals the ball away. I think that was knocked away by Tingy. White comes up with it, back to Taylor Tingy, 3-point shot, rims out, and Josie Tingy tried to save it on the sideline, but saved it right to Rigby, who's checked in. Summers over to the right side to Wilcox. Shot is up on a 3-point shot by Spencer. And West J opens up the lead to 7, 15-8. Tingy outside to White. White on the left angle, working against Spencer, drops it into Tingy. Little contact there. And they'll call a foul against West J. And I got to wait for them to post it. It was either 30 or 10. It was Rigby. And that's her first. Tingy at the free throw line, misses the first one. Soda is 0 for 3 from the free throw line. They'll get one more. Josie Tingy, 5'5" sophomore. Second one, no good. Soda is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Ball goes to Spencer right at midcourt, over to the right side to Van Nuys. And ball goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to West J. Parker going to check in for Tingy. I don't know whether they took her out of the game and it was the ref that took her out. There's a 3-point shot up. Soda again flat-footed on the rebound, and they foul Bella Spencer. And it's going to be White with the foul. That's her first. And Spencer at the free throw line. First shot is no good. She'll get one more. Spencer has 5 points. 15-8, 56 seconds left until halftime. Second shot is good. Ball comes into Parker. 50 seconds to go in the half. And the ball knocked away and knocked away again, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be long to West J. 8-point lead, 16-8. Panthers with the basketball and the lead, and that's going to be a foul. If that's Mumford, that's her third. And it is on Mumford, and that is her third. Mumford, a 5'9" freshman. She's really played well, even for varsity. There's a hard drive, and again, Panthers come up with a rebound. Shot from the outside by Spencer. That's knocked out of bounds, and refs are looking at each other. They're going to give it to Soda. I thought I saw a quarter go in the air. Ball comes into Parker. Again, I forgot to move the camera. Into the forecourt, it goes to White. White drives, and White is fouled with 18.4 seconds. It had to have been a shooting foul. They called that on Spencer, and that'll put Miley White at the free throw line. Shot is up and good by Miley. She'll get one more. That's the first free throw Soda's hit. Miley White, a 5'5" sophomore. Second shot is good. She got them both. So West J ball, 15 seconds. Oh, all alone underneath, and that is like the third time Likes has been all alone under the basket. I've got her for 8 points. 1 second, they're not going to get a shot away, and that is the halftime. Panthers lead it by 8 at halftime, 18-10. Soda put up 6 points in that quarter, and West J put up 8 points. So they outscored Soda by 2. It is halftime. Give me just a second. I'll add up the scoring for you as I have it. And I am really unofficial. I'm not sure whether we've got. I think I see one of the Cardettes down there that's going to perform. So I'll turn it over to the Cardettes, and I can't hear with these headsets on, so I don't know when they say their name. I wish I had their name. It is an 8 point lead for the West Side Junior Varsity, 18-10 here at halftime. Give me a second, I'll add up scoring for you, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna say probably 3,000. Well, I think I've got the scoring here. Let me give it to you as I have it. And again, very unofficial. Usually I'm pretty close, but I am multitasking today. I've got to figure out how to. I hate to touch things to lower that camera. Well, I'm not going to touch it or I'm going to lose it. Bella Spencer, sophomore for the Panthers. She scored 6 points, had a 3, a 2, and was one of 3. Jaden Wilcox with 4 points, hit 2 twos, and Aubrey Likes with 8 points, hit 4 twos. Panthers are 1 of 4 from the free throw line, and I've got them for 3 personal fouls. For Soda, nobody scored more than 2 points. Hazley Mumford hit a bucket in the first quarter for 2. Big story with Hazley is she has 3 fouls. Josie Tingy had a basket in the second quarter, was 0 for 2 from the free throw line, has 2 points. Aspen Skinner hit a basket in the second quarter for 2 points. Taylor Tingy played and did not score. Jaden Parker hit a basket for 2 points. Miley White was 2 for 2 from the free throw line for 2 points. And Hallie Osborne was 0 for 2 from the line. Soda hit on 2 of 6 from the free throw line, committed 5 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, the Panthers led it by 6. It was 10-4. And then West J outscored Soda by 2 in the second quarter and have an 8 point lead. 18-10 is the halftime score. Let me grab my book and hopefully I don't touch anything. And then I've got Jeff right here below me. If I can holler, he'll probably hear me. And again, I apologize. I'm working by myself tonight, and so you'll just kind of have to bear with me. I've already I forget to move. I forget to move the camera, and this camera is different than the old one that we used to have. When you move it, it takes a minute to get to where you want it to go. So take a look at the conference once again. Soda actually leads the conference with a win over Wendell last night. Soda 1-0 in the conference. They are 3-6 on the season. Malad is 8-1 on the season. No conference games. Declo is 3-4 on the season. No conference games. Declo will be here tomorrow night. Aberdeen is 1-4 on the season, no conference games. Westside is 1-8 on the season, no conference games. And Wendell, the loss to Soda, is 1-0-1 in the conference. They are 6-1 on the season. That was kind of the question we were asking ourselves, whether Wendell had actually played anybody or not, because they were 5-0 until they played Soda last night. So West Side will be at Malad tomorrow, and Malad's only loss was to Bear Lake, 61-36. They're ranked number 1 right now, and Aberdeen is at Declo tonight, so that's a conference game. And again, Declo will be at Soda tomorrow night, and Wendell will be at Aberdeen tomorrow. Let's look at the rankings. Rankings go this way. In the 3As, this is the media rankings. Malad is ranked number 1. Parma is ranked number 2. Melba is ranked number 3. Ryrie is ranked number 4. And Wendell is ranked number 5. And that'll change. Picking up votes was Firth, New Plymouth, and Priest River. You look at the coaches poll, Malad is still number 1, Parma is still number 2, Melba uh, is dropped out of the top 5 in the coaches poll, or was they dropped down to number 5. Priest River is actually number 4, Ryrie's number 3. And picking up votes, Grangeville and Wendell, along with Firth, New Plymouth, and Priest River. And your 6A, number 1 is Owyhee. Boise is number 2. Eagles number 3. Coeur d'Alene is 4. Madison is 5. The only other 6A to pick up votes was Bora. In the 5As, Pocatello is ranked number 1. Middleton is ranked number 2. Blackfoot is 3. Mountain Home is 4. And Burley's number 5, picking up votes in the 5As. Bishop Kelly, Sandpoint, and Skyline. In the 4As, Timberlake is number 1. Sugar is number 2. Teton is number 3. South Fremont is number 4. And Bear Lake is number 5. Picking up votes in the 4As, Weiser and McCall Donnelly. In the 2As, Prairie is number 1. Raft River is number 2. Oakley, who we're going to play in just when next week, next Wednesday, I think it is. We'll play Oakley. Butte County is number 4, and Lapway is number 5. Picking up votes is Kamei, Murtaugh, Valley, and Grace. In the 1As, Deary is number 1, Rockland is number 2, Leadore is number 3, Salmon River is 4, and Cary is number 5. Picking up votes in the 1As, Nez Perce, Chalice, and Dietrich. We are about a minute away from the start of the second half. And somewhere I've got games tonight. Here they are. Sugars at Butte County, North Gems at Leadore, Blackfoot is playing Wasatch, Utah, in the Sugar tournament. Thunder Ridge is playing Bonneville. American Falls at Buell, Aberdeen at Declo, Snake at Filer, South Fremont's at Firth. Teton has got Harriman, Utah in the Sugar tournament. Idaho Falls is at Hillcrest. Canyon Ridge is at Madison. Grace is at New Plymouth. Highland is at Rigby. And Skyline is at Shelley. So that is probably going to do it for halftime. Once again, 18-10, an 8-point lead for the West J Panthers. It'll be West J ball to begin the second half, and the ball comes in to Van Nuys. Goes back to Van Nuys, across over to Spencer, to Van Nuys, over to Bitter. Bitter on the wing to Lights. And I think we're going to get a jump ball. Taylor Tiggy was really battling for it. Alternate possession will belong to Soda. Just a stupid joke. I wonder how many likes Aubrey likes gets on X. The others don't matter, just X. And there's a drive by Skinner, and Skinner scores. That was a nice pass. Right through the paint. Spencer will bring it into the forecourt. Goes over to Van Nuys. Van Nuys is covered by Tingy. Ball almost knocked away from Spencer. There's a shot that is up off the rim. And the ball comes down to Tingy. And we lost a shoe. Flat tire. White is going to check in for Tingy as Bella Spencer lost her shoe. Ball comes into Parker. Parker will bring it into the forecourt. Soda behind by 6. Goes over by Tingy. Tingy will drive it to the high post. Kick it to Parker. Parker on the right angle, working against Spencer. Number 1 against number 1. Down in the low blocks to Mumford. Give and go to Parker. And Parker missed a chippy. The ball is loose. And West J's Paulson comes up with it. Spencer is double teamed at midcourt. They finally get it across the line. It's Bitter. There's a shot from the free throw line. Rattled around, popped out. And again, Soda having a hard time boxing out. There is a shot. Rebound down again to West J. And Spencer puts it up and in. 20-12, an 8-point lead. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter as Parker will bring it into the forecourt. Goes over to White on the left angle. White give and go to Mumford. Mumford puts it up and she was fouled. Nice job by Mumford drawing that foul. I don't know if the shot had a prayer of going in, but I think she was trying to draw the foul and it goes against Paulson. That's her second. Mumford puts it up and that rims out. Just a freshman. Good looking freshman. She's actually had some varsity time and played really well. 20-12, Mumford for one more. Shot is up and that one's good. 3 points for Mumford. 20-13, double team in the backcourt. Goes to Wigman and stole away and goes off the foot of Skinner and out of bounds. Full court pressure by the Cards. Panthers with the ball. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout on the floor. I think Billy Rasmussen wants to do a little drawing in the sand. Soda deployed a full court press. And the thing you got to be careful with on a full court press is on the back side. And we had a little trouble with that. Sometimes getting beat on the back door on the press. So normally you'll run a 1-2-1-1. It varies what you run. but sometimes you have one kind of hang out down around the opposition free throw line just so you don't get that lob over the top of that press. Let's see if Billy keeps that press going. It's a 7-point lead, 20-13. And again, I'm forgetting to move the camera. I don't think a camera, that is just not in my brain. Pen and scorebook is in my brain. Minnesota will come out and put on a press. Looks like a 1-2-2 press or a man press. We're going to double team of that ice. There's a pick right there. Bounce pass comes into a Spencer. Panthers beat the press as they get it down the right side. Comes into that ice. Back outside. Shot is up and splash by Spencer. That's 10 points for Spencer. And it's a 9-point lead. Soda into the forecourt. It's Parker. Over to White on the angle. White working against Wigman. Goes on the right elbow to Mumford. Mumford drives in and she's fouled again. Nice drive by Hazley Mumford. And that foul is the second foul against the Panthers. That one goes against Summers. And that'll put the freshman back at the free throw line for 2. Shot is up and drops in. 5'9" freshman. Tingy will check in and Tingy will check out. How do you do that? Josie Tingy checks out and Taylor Tingy checks in. Mumford, one more. Shot is up and got them both. That's 3 in a row for Mumford, and it's 22-15. Back in the backcourt, comes into the forecourt, and the Panthers threw it away right here on the sideline. Got to learn to look at the computer's picture instead of the floor. And that would, whoops, tripod is moving. Let's get a picture down this way as Parker comes into the forecourt. Parker working against Spencer. They both wear number 1. Parker just a freshman. Spencer is a sophomore. Tried to lob into Mumford, and it's picked off by Rigby. Lead pass comes down underneath. Likes all alone again. And this time she missed it, but she was fouled. That is about the 5th time that Likes has been all alone under the basket. Aubrey Likes has 8 points, and most of them layups on the back door. Ball comes into Spencer. And there's a turnover. The ball will go over to Soda. It'll be Tingy to inbound the ball. Goes to Parker. Parker will bring it into the forecourt over to the right side to Tingy. Tingy on the angle, drops it into Mumford. That was kind of a lazy pass, almost got picked off. Parker will bring it back up top, over to White on the left wing. Goes down to Skinner, back to White, White to Parker. Parker straight away over to Taylor Tingy. Tried to get it into Mumford. I'm not sure Mumford wasn't the last one to touch that. Checking in is Osborne, Hallie Osborne, and Aspen Skinner. The southpaw will check out. Parker, 3-point shot, got it, splash! Jaden Parker nails the 3 from the right wing. Ball is knocked away. Panthers got it back. Then it's stolen by Mumford. Goes to Parker. Parker into the forecourt, works to the left angle. Lob goes to White. White a 3-point shot. That's short off the rim. Ball is loose, and they say it went off of West J. Soda has cut the lead to 4. It's 22-18. Soda with the ball along their own baseline. Comes into Parker, back to Osborne. Back to Parker between the circles. Over to the right side to White. Low blocks. They work it to Mumford. She turns and shoots. And that's no good. Ball was brought down by Bud Ice. Picked off by Soda. It'll be Parker with another 3-point shot. Jaden Parker with 2 threes in a row, and it's a 1-point game. That might have been a walk. Goes along the baseline. Ball is kicked away. Ripping it out of there is Paulson. Shot is up and in. And I'm thinking that was Spencer that hit that. That's 12 points for Spencer. They'll give the ball to Tingy. Tingy will bring it into the forecourt. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Pass goes to Parker. Inside, low blocks to Mumford. Back to Parker. Straight away to Tingy. Tingy gets it back to Parker, and we got a whistle. The foul is going to go against Vadice. 3-point lead. West Jay's led all the way, 24-21. As checking out is Rigby. And I'll have to check and see who checked in. Outside is Tingy. Tingy over to Parker on the right wing. Parker will work to the angle, drives, puts up a shot, and she was fouled. Nice drive by Parker. Got in the middle of the paint. She was kind of in traffic. Put the shot up, and she was fouled by Spencer. And that's Spencer's second foul. First trip to the line by Jaden Parker, and she hits the first one. Mumford checks out. Tingy checks in, or Osborne. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Tingy. Second free throw's no good. Osborne tried to keep it alive. Coming down with it is Paulson. Lead pass comes down to Wilcox. Goes to Smith, and we got a travel. So great defense by Soda. And again, I forgot to move the camera. I'll just put a couple of apologies in there in advance because I'm going to do it again. White drives down the right side of the paint. Bounce pass comes back outside. That pass was almost picked off. Osborne comes up with it. Parker across over comes down to Tingy. Tingy in trouble. Bounce pass back to White. Miley White back to Josie Tingy. Bounce pass to Osborne. Osborne with the shot puts it up and in. 1:40 to go. Panthers into the forecourt. That was a good-looking shot there. West Jay with another shot, and we got a whistle. And that's going to go against Soda. I think I saw a 0 on one hand. The only one out there would be Taylor Tingy, and that would be number 10. Ball comes outside to the dice. Over to Wilcox. Wilcox will bring it around the top. Ooh. Got hit Parker right in the chops for that as she swung around. Ball is taken away by Tingy. Tingy drives into the forecourt, pulls up, gives it to Parker on the angle. Cross White on the back door. Tough luck shot. Missed the layup. 24-24. We're tied as the ball comes to Vadice into the forecourt for the Panthers. Goes over to Smith. Smith back outside to Vadice. Lob comes to Paulson. Paulson. Smith missed everything on that one. Cardinals doing a lot better job on the boards in this half. They got beat to death on the boards in the first half. Tingy will back it out against Vadice. Vadice reaches in. They're going to call the foul. We're tied at 24, 29.4 seconds. That's 5 fouls, and that's going to put Tingy at the free throw line. That foul went against Vadice, her second. And it's going to be Taylor Tingy at the line. She hasn't scored tonight. The shot is up. She misses the first one. Skinner and Peterborg are going to check in. And another one's going to check in, but I think she's checking in for the shooter. 29.4 seconds to go in the third. Second shot is up, no good. And the rebound taken by Paulson for the Panthers. Comes outside, high post. Paulson puts it up, no good. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to belong to West J. No, a foul. I'm going to put Paulson at the free throw line. She hasn't scored yet, but she's been involved. That foul went against Osborne. Checking in is Skinner. Checking out is Taylor Tinging. Paulson for one more. She can give West J a 1-point lead if she hits the shot. Shot clock is off. She misses it. Peterborg down with a rebound. Bounce pass goes to Tingy. Tingy outside. Goes over to White on the angle. Give and go back to Tingy. Kicked out of bounds. And it'll belong to West J. Ball comes in to Spencer. Into the forecourt. And at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters, we are tied 24-24. Soda put up 14 points in that quarter, and West J put up 6. So Soda outscored them by 8 in that quarter. I'll turn my mic back on. I've got my buddy Brandon Moldenhauer. He's going to run the camera, so that helps. I think he's got his own camera. He's going to film Gracie. So at least for a quarter, we can, Brandon will run the camera for me. I love Brandon Moldenhauer. Ball comes into Paulson to begin there's a drive as he drops it in, gives Panthers a 2-point lead. Got a foul, and that foul went against Osborne, and that's her second. So that'll put Paulson at the free throw line for 2 and 1. She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Shot is up and no good. The rebound comes down to Skinner. Skinner will leave it for Parker. Parker will bring it into the forecourt. If I sound like I'm talking a little faster, it's because I'm not doing 5 things with my hands. Goes to Mumford at a high post. Back to Skinner. Skinner drives off the left side, and she was fouled. Panthers lead it by 2. And Skinner will go to the free throw line for 2. She's a 5'6" freshman. Good volleyball player. Misses the first one. That foul went against Bitter. Skinner will get one more. She's a port sider. Second one is good. So Aspen hits 1 of 2, and it's a 1-point lead for West J. Ball comes to Paulson. Paulson, nice defense, was cut off. It comes back outside to Vadice, inside to Summers. Summers turns, shoots, and Paulson knocks it out of bounds. Summers, she's a big kid. Got her at 5'8", junior. It'll be Taylor Tingy from Parker. Tingy will bring it into the forecourt, works to the right angle, back to Parker. 3-point shot for Jaden. That's no good. And she saved the ball along the sideline. Will bring it back up top, over to Tingy. Tingy drives off the left side, bounce past to Mumford, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the alternate possession will belong to Soda. 26-25, 6:59 to go in the ball game. Ball comes into Mumford. Mumford drives to the mid block, goes to Parker. 3-point shot. That caroms off no good. Paulson down with a rebound for West J. She'll get it off to Spencer, and there's a foul on Jaden Parker. I really like Parker. She's going to be good. Just a freshman. It'll be Vadice to inbound the ball. Bounce pass goes to Bitter. Back to Vadice. Vadice up top between the circles. Bounce pass over to Spencer. Comes to Paulson on the right elbow. Goes to Bitter. Bitter back to Vadice. Vadice inside. Nice ball movement for the Panthers. And they have it taken away. It's Parker. Parker down the left side. A little jump step there. Missed the shot. And Tingy and can't tell who the West J kid is. They both hit the floor. It's Paulson. And I think they called a jump ball. The alternate possession will belong to the Panthers. It'll be Vadice to inbound the ball for West J. Full court pressure. And ball stolen away by Parker. Parker drives to the right corner up top to Tingy. Tingy lost the handle on it, got it back, gives it to Taylor Tingy. Tingy between the circles, working against a man-to-man defense, crossover dribble, working against Likes. It goes to Parker, back to Tingy. Tingy on the left angle, back to Parker straight away. Working between the circles, and Billy Rasmussen is going to call timeout. Soda calls timeout. And the Panthers lead it by 1 with 5:51 to go in the ball game. The Cardinals have been behind almost the entire ball game. They were tied at 24. I've got to write that down. When you're old, you need Prevagen. It just doesn't work. I just turned 73 this week. How about that? And I'm still alive and kicking. 26-25. As Billy Rasmussen time back in. I think it's Soda's ball. And it'll be Tingy, Taylor Tingy, right in front of us. Parker waiting for the inbounds pass. Parker up top between the circles. Back door to Tingy. Tingy's double teamed and jump ball. And the alternate possession is going to belong to Soda. It'll be Skinner, Aspen Skinner to inbound the ball. As she's having trouble getting it in. Ball knocked away, taken away by Likes. Likes will leave it for Spencer. Spencer in the back court gets the ball up to Smith. Back to Spencer. The ball was knocked away, but that was touched by Vadice. It'll be Soda's ball. 5:31 to go in the ball game. Soda behind by 1. Comes into Taylor Tingy. Tingy into the forecourt, over to Parker. And Parker just took her eye off the ball and lost it. Goes to Spencer. Spencer drives in. Soda, again, is not really clearing them out on the rebounds. I can hear Coach Ingersoll from here put a butt on them. Comes into Likes. Goes back into the corner. Shot is up. That is short. And the rebound comes down to Tingy. Josie Tingy into the forecourt. Goes to Parker. Between the circles. Back to Tingy. Tingy drives. Puts up a hard shot. Mumford down with the rebound. Puts it up. That won't go. And we got a whistle. And I think we got a foul. And that one went against Skinner. And that would be Skinner's second. Full court pressure. You got to watch the backside. And there's the back door. And I hate it when I'm right. And Wilcox lays it in. 28-25. Goes to Tingy. Tingy to Mumford. Mid blocks. Mumford hooks a shot up. No good. Rebound taken down by Likes. And she lost it out of bounds. White will check in for Soda. Rigby will check in for the Panthers. 4:33 to go in the ball game. Soda ball along their own baseline. It'll be Skinner. Skinner having trouble, gets it to Parker. Parker hooks one up, and she was hooked. And so she'll go to the free throw line. And that foul was against Spencer, and that's her third. Parker rattles the free throw in. Where'd you go? There she is, Jaden. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He'll get one more. Can cut the lead to 1. Well, they're going to change the foul. They're going to say it was on Rigby. No. Yeah, Rigby. Parker, second shot, no good. Paulson down with the rebound. Kicks it off to Spencer. And there drives, that rattled in, tapped up, no good by Paulson. White down with the rebound. Miley White will bring it into the forecourt with 4:13 to go. High post to Mumford, back to White. White between the circles, drives, hooks up a wild shot. Tingy down with a rebound, and I think they're going to call traveling. 4 minutes to go. Soda behind by 2, 28-26. It'll be Spencer. Gets the ball into the forecourt to Wilcox. Shot up no good. And again, the Panthers down with a rebound. Spencer with a shot. And Skinner with the rebound for Soda. Parker into the forecourt. Over to Tingy. Timeout. Billy Rasmussen. 28-26. Once again, remind you that tomorrow night, Declo will be here. The Hornets, the boys will be one more game. They haven't done so well up in Ryrie, but they'll play the Bulldogs tomorrow. Boys had a pretty good season, then all of a sudden 3 losses in a row as they lost 2 today as they played a doubleheader up in Ryrie. And they'll face the host Bulldogs tomorrow. And the girls will have Declo here. And we'll bring that game live to you on YouTube. 28-26, a 2-point lead for West J. Boys lost a game yesterday that they probably should have won. And that one ended up 51-50. South Fremont, I believe it was, and I'm not sure what the scores were today. They played Coal Valley Christian and Firth, I believe it was today, and lost 2. Soda ball on the side. They can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Tingy will get it into Parker. Parker outside between the circles. Needs some help. Gets it to White. Goes right through White's hands. And I think the official missed that one. I think White was the last one to touch that. 28-26. White. Miley will inbound the ball. Ball comes into Mumford. Knocked away. White got it back. White will get it to Parker. Parker will bring it back up top between the circles. Will get it to Tingy. Tingy back to Parker. 3:15 to go. Parker drives, puts a shot up, rims off no good, battles for her own rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the alternate possession will belong to West J. Taylor Tingy checks in. 28-26. If the camera is following a lot better, that's because Brandon Moldenhauer is helping out here, and I've just got the pin in my book. I do have new glasses, so I can't lie to you anymore. Ball goes outside to Paulson. That one rims out. Tingy overshot it, but then Taylor Tingy comes down with it Taylor into the fourth court, pulls up on the right elbow, gets it to Mumford, back outside to Josie. Josie back to Parker. We're down to 2:35 to go in the ball game. Taylor, Tingy, they run a little weave, and that's going to be a reach in by Wilcox. That's three team fouls apiece. First foul on Wilcox. Skinner will inbound the ball, gets it into Jaden Parker. Parker outside will work her down the right side, pulls up, bounce pass into Mumford. Mumford drives to the paint, puts a shot up. That's no good. Jump ball, and the alternate possession belongs to Soda. Soda looking for the tie here, struggling, trying to find the basket. Skinner will take it out of bounds. Aspen Skinner, the lefty, gets it into Mumford, went right through Mumford's hands. She got it back, goes to Parker on the right angle. Parker will leave it there for Tingy, back to Josie Tingy, back to Jaden Parker. Jaden Parker drives past the pick, a little hook shot goes up, no good, and down with the rebound is Rigby. Rigby off to Spencer, lead pass to Likes. Likes has a shot blocked by Mumford. That'll be Mumford's fourth personal foul. A minute 53 to go, and at the line is going to be Likes. Haven't posted it yet. No, they're going to give the foul against Tingy. That's Tingy's second foul. That's probably not the way I saw that. Likes misses the first one. She'll get one more. And I actually have my glasses on. Likes for the second one. That one rims out. And Josie Tingy down with a rebound for Soda with a minute 45 to go in the game. Behind by 2. And Billy Rasmussen calls timeout. 28-26, a 2-point lead for the Panthers. Once again, remind you that tomorrow night, Declo will be here for the girls. The boys are still up in Ryrie, and they will play on, is it Wednesday or Tuesday? It's the 18th. I'll have to check my notes, see who they play. Take a picture of that. The referee's got to tie his shoe. Got three officials for this junior varsity game. 28-26, a 2-point lead. On the varsity, I know West Jay's got a 6-footer. They actually have their heights. And I don't know why I wrote down half of the heights for their JV team. And then half of them I didn't write it down. 28-26, Soda ball. It'll be Josie Tingy to get the ball into Parker. Parker will bring it into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble, leaves it there for Taylor Tingy to Josie. They run a little weave. Parker to Tingy to Josie Tingy, and there's a bump by Rigby. That should be her third personal foul. He sold a ball on the side, and Likes will contest the inbounds pass, comes in to Tingy. Tingy between the circles, runs the weave to Parker. Parker looking back door to Taylor Tingy. Parker drives, gives it to Mumford. Mumford just inside the free throw line, missed the shot. And Spencer drives it into the forecourt to Paulson, back to Spencer. Soda's got to get the ball back. 28-26. And timeout. West J with 24 seconds on the shot clock and a minute 8 to go on the game clock. So Soda's got time, but they need a stop. They've got to get a stop here to get the ball back. But they're having a hard time finding the basket on our end. I had a coach that would pull me over and tell me it's the orange thing. I played like a middle linebacker, take my 5 fouls and sit down. 28-26, a 2-point lead. Time back in. West J ball right here in front of us. It'll be Aubrey Rigby to inbound the ball as Vadice and Spencer line it up. Soda goes man. Ball comes, well, not yet. Comes into Vadice, covered by Tingy. Tingy, tight defense, comes out to Spencer. Spencer drives to the right angle, covered by Parker. Likes, or Vadice drives, and, whoa, that went off from Spencer. They're going to give it to West J. So Panther ball on the side, it'll be Rigby once again. Shot clock is at 11. Ball comes along the baseline to Likes. Likes is covered, and that isn't what we needed. Spencer hits the shot, and it's going to be a 2-1. 30-26. That foul went against Parker, and that's her third. Shot is up and good. Well, that might have iced it. Still time, but we got to get some stops. But we got to get a basket. Parker, 3-point shot. That one missed everything. Likes down with the rebound. That foul's going to be on Parker, and that should be our fourth. 34.4 seconds. That's 5 fouls on Soda. So everything is shooting. 34.4 seconds, 5-point lead, 31-26. At the line is Spencer. She's 2 of 3 from the line. Shot is up and good. She'll get one more. 6-point lead, 32-26. Bella Spencer, one more. Shot clock is off. That was no good. Rebound comes to Taylor Tingy. Soda's got to hurry. Parker with a 3-point shot. Karam's off, no good, but Ice down with the rebound. The only thing Soda can do is foul. Timeout, Soda. They got to go for the steal. If they don't get the steal, they've got to go for the foul. Couple of threes would tie it up. 32-26, West J leads it. We were tied at 24-24. And then it was kind of a 2-point lead for maybe a minute. And now it's a 6-point lead, 32-26. West J with the lead. Once again, tomorrow night, a conference game as Declo, the Hornets, will be here. Soda boys play on the 18th. I'm going to have to double check that for you. There's the buzzer, 21.7 seconds. The ball belongs to West J. So Soda's got to go for the steal. And if they don't go for the steal, they've got a foul. Long lead pass over the head of Spencer, and Parker comes up with it. Parker drives into the forecourt. Billy Rasmussen wanted a foul. Shot up by Parker is no good. Rigby down with the rebound. 9 seconds. Ball is raked away. It's going to belong to West J. 6.3 seconds. West J leads it by 6. Skinner will confront the inbounds pass, and they threw it over the head. Mumford comes up with it. Parker, about a 24-footer, no good, and that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, and West J wins it 32-26. Soda did not get a basket in that final quarter. They were 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And West J scored 8 points in that quarter. So final score 32-26. The West J junior varsity wins it. Give me a second. I'll add up the scoring for you. The varsity is up next. And again, back when I first started calling soda games, West J and Soda, that was a pretty good rivalry. They met each other for the state championship a couple of times, and as I remember right, West J won it. And but they used to battle each other. I've done a few games up at West J. I know their cell phone doesn't work in their gym. It works now. They got a tower just right outside their football field. So give me just a second. I'll add this up, and we'll come back in 14 minutes for the varsity game. Okay, I think I've got the junior varsity all added up. Let's see what we've got here. Um, Bella Spencer was the leading scorer on the floor tonight for both teams. She had 16 points. She had a 3, 5 twos, and was 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 6 points for Jaden Wilcox on 3-2s. 8 points for Aubrey Likes on 4-2s. She was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Vadice didn't score, played a good game. She was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Bitter, another one that didn't score for West J, but played a real tough game. And 2 points for Brooklyn Paulson. She had a 2 and was 0 for 3 from the free throw line. West J hit on 3 of 12 from the free throw line, committed 13 personal fouls. Leading scorer for Soda was Jaden Parker. She had 2 threes, a 2, and was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. So 10 points for Parker. 5 points for Hazley Mumford. She had a 2 and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Tingy with 2 points is Josie Tingy. She had a 2 and was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Aspen Skinner with 5 points, had 2 twos and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Taylor Tingy did not score. She was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Miley White had 2 points on 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Taylor Peterboard got in for just a second, did not score. And 2 points for Hallie Osborne. She had a 2 and was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Soda was 8 of 18 from the free throw line and had 14 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, West J led it by 6. It was 10-4. And at halftime, West J led it by 8 as they outscored Soda 8-6 in that second quarter. Halftime score was 18-10. Third quarter, Soda had a good third quarter. They outscored West J by 2 as they put up 8 points to West J's, or actually they outscored West J by 8 points, outscoring the Panthers 14-6, and actually tied up the score at the end of the third quarter. It was 24-24. And then in the final quarter, West J outscored Soda 8-2 as they outscored them by 6. And that was the final score. 32-26 is the final score. West J Junior Varsity wins it by 6. Yeah, lost a page here. And there it is. There's my varsity. Let me get my book. We're about 8 minutes away from second half action, or varsity action. Once again, in the conference, Soda actually leads the conference with their win over Wendell. Soda 1-0 in the conference, and they're 3-6 on the season. Malad hasn't played a conference game. They're 8-1. Declo, who will be here tomorrow night, they haven't played a conference game. They're 3-4 on the season. Aberdeen hasn't played a conference game. They are 1-4 on the season. West Side is 1-8 on the season with no conference games. And Wendell, the conference game against Soda last night, they are 0-1 in the conference, 6-1 on the season. West Side will be at Malad on Saturday, and Malad's only lost this season. They're ranked number 1, 61-36 to Bear Lake. Aberdeen is at Declo tonight, and then again Declo will be at Soda tomorrow night, and Wendell will be at Aberdeen. Soda girls come in 3-6, 1-0 in the conference with a win over Wendell, 43-32. They lost to Bear Lake, 51-25. Beat Grace, 44-40. Lost to Parma, 49-29. Lost to Melba, 62-51. Beat Grace for the second time. Billy Rasmussen's trying to mess up our camera. They lost to Melba 62-51, beat Grace 44-32, lost to Hurricane Utah, lost to the Tigers 54 to 47 down in St. George, lost to Desert Hills, and it's Hurricane, or you ain't from there. Lost to the Desert Hill Knights 49-39, and lost to the Richfield Wildcats 34-28. So we got Declo here tomorrow. Then we'll be at Westside on Wednesday. At Oakley next Friday. We'll have Malad at Soda on Friday, January the 10th. And then we'll have be at Bear Lake on January 11th. Cards are averaging 39 points a ball game. They're giving up 45 points a game. And so they're giving up 6 more points than they're scoring. West J comes in 3-5. Kids from Torrington beat Westside 55-24. Lost to Teton 67-44. Lost to Butte County 54-47. Lost to South Fremont 58-39. Lost to Malad 50-34. They beat Grace 40-36, and they beat Coal Valley 57-45, and lost to Butte County for a second time 59-56. We've got Ryrie at West J next Tuesday. Panthers are coming in averaging 47 points a ball game, and they're giving up 47 points a ball game. Other games going on tonight, as we mentioned, the boys lost to Coal Valley Christian and Firth today. They will be at Ryrie and play the Bulldogs tomorrow. So girls games going on tonight. Sugars at Butte County, North Gems at Ledor, Blackfoot's at they've got Wasatch, Utah. I've done games there with the Wasatch Hornets. And that's at Sugar, at the Sugar tournament. Thunder Ridge is at Bonneville. American Falls is at Buell. Aberdeen is at Declo. Snakes at Filer. South Fremont's at Firth. And Teton is playing Harriman, Utah. And that's at Sugar. Idaho Falls is at Hillcrest. Canyon Ridge is at Madison. Grace is at New Plymouth. Highlands at Rigby. And Skyline is at Shelling. The rankings, once again, in the 3As, Malad is ranked number 1. Parma is ranked number 2. Melba in the media poll is ranked number 3. That changed. Ryrie's now number 3. They've got Ryrie number 4 in the media poll, and Priest River number 4. Wendell is ranked number 5, and that'll change. Melba in the coaches poll is now number 5, picking up votes Firth, New Plymouth, and Priest River. In the coaches poll, you can add Grangeville and Wendell to that. Quickly in the 6As, Owyhee is ranked number 1, Boise number 2, Eagle number 3, Coeur d'Alene number 4, and Madison number 5. Picking up votes is Bora. In the 5As, Pocatello is ranked number 1. Middleton is ranked number 2. Blackfoot is ranked number 3. Mountain Home is ranked number 4. And Burley is ranked number 5. Picking up votes for the 5As, Bishop Kelly, Sandpoint, and Skyline. In the 4As, Timber Lake is number 1. Sugar is number 2. Teton is number 3. South Fremont is number 4. And Bear Lake is number 5. Picking up votes is Weiser and McCall Donnelly. In the 2As, Prairie is ranked number 1. Raft River is ranked number 2. Oakley is number 3. And we play them next Wednesday, I believe it is. Butte County is number 4. And Lapway is number 5. Picking up votes is Kamei, Murtaugh, Valley, and Grace. In the 1As, Deary is ranked number 1. Rockland is number 2. Ledor is number 3. Salmon River is number 4. Cary is number 5. And picking up votes is Nez Perce, Chalice, and Dietrich. I'll get to some college here after we get, probably halftime. BYU, of course, they will be in the Alamo Bowl. That'll be Saturday, December 28th at 5:30. And they will play the Colorado Buffaloes. Their basketball team is 7-2, lost to Ole Miss, and got pounded by Providence, the Friars. They've got Wyoming at the Delta Center tomorrow. Let's pick up Jeff Horsley as we have our national anthem, as the cheerleaders will present the colors.
As official sponsor of the Idaho High School Athletic Sports Team, thank you, Gary Gatto. Tonight will be your sponsor at A Plus Contractors. Thank you, A Plus, for your support of athletics here at SSHS. This time, we'd like to ask everyone to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. The Soda Springs High School pep athlete performed the anthem, and the Soda Springs High School cheerleaders are
free throw line. 6 points for Jake Wilcox on 3 twos. 8 points for Aubrey Light on 4 twos. She was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. But played a good game. From free throw line. Soda was 8 of 18 from the free throw line and had 4.
And now, next lineups. First, the Lady Panthers from West Jefferson. Team 96 senior Mary number 1, Maggie Barrientos. 5'9" senior Mary number 2, Zaylee DeVille. The 5'6" junior Mary number 5, Carly Weishammer. The 5'6" sophomore Mary number 22, Aubrey Wright. The 7-foot senior Mary number 40, Amy Perkins. Head coach of the Lady Panthers, Lena Williams.
Then in the final quarter, once they are going to 2, that's South Dakota bias. That's the final quarter.
Wow, that was really money. That foul.
We'll now introduce Soda's starting lineup. West J will go with a 5'6" senior, Maggie Barrientos. Whoops, light went off. They'll go with Neville, a 5'9" senior. I gotta wait for him to turn the lights back on. There's Rasmussen in the lineup to start. Josie Rasmussen's a 5'4" sophomore. There is Courtney Grunning, a 5'6" sophomore. And number 3 is Rosie Harris, a 5'7" senior. Abby Gooden is a 5'8" senior. And Gracie Moldenhauer, a 5'7" senior. There's the rest of the Cardinals coming out. If I can see another one of the JV kids. I think you're going to say this name, Fistamo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Feistham. Now I can say the Barrientos, Maggie. I won't say it that way, but that's how you say it. And did I write that down? Zaylee? I gotta double check that. Neville? Or Neville? Yeah, it is Zaylee. Tap comes down. We are underway. Tap comes to Barrientos. Stolen away. Comes down to Groning. Groning stops. Puts a shot up. Little long on the boards. And rebound ripped out of there by Gooden, and Gooden scores. Just underway. 2-0. Soda. Panthers into the forecourt. Stolen away by Rasmussen. Get it to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer over the left side to Harris. Moldenhauer holds up on the left angle. Cross court. Gooden. 3-point shot. That's short off the rim. Rebound down to West J. Into the forecourt is Barrientos. Barrientos is trapped over on the left angle. Will dribble out of trouble. Gets a pick by Neville. Gets it over to Vestamo. Back around the arc, they work it to Neville. Back up top to Vestamo. Up top between the circles. Back over to Barrientos. Goes down along the baseline to Perkins. Perkins back to Barrientos. Barrientos up top. 3-point shot on the way. That's short off the rim by Vestamo. And foul's going to go against Moldenhauer. And Gracie, she has a problem sometimes of getting in early foul trouble. And that one was just kind of ticky-tack, wasn't hard contact. Ooh, travel there as Barrientos turns it over. 2-0 Soda, just underway, a minute gone in the first quarter. Moldenhauer will inbound the pass to Gooden. Gooden will walk it up across the half-court line over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen, wow, what a dangerous pass that was. Goes back to Harris. Harris drives, puts it up. That is off the rim. Harris battled for the rebound, kicks it out to Gooden. Gooden, a 3-point shot, got it! I wasn't sure that was going to go in. It went straight up in the air and dropped right back down through the net. Oh boy, Westside has numbers. Soda's getting beat on the back door, and that's going to be a foul on Harris. That was a smart foul, or that was a layup. Set to check in is Campbell, and she'll check in for Festamo. Panther ball underneath their own basket, goes into the corner. Shot is up and good. And that was up and good by Neville. 5-2, Soda. Groning down in the corner to Harris. Back up top to Rasmussen on the elbow. Driving is Groning, and Groning was fouled by Campbell. Panthers have pretty cool uniforms. It's kind of like the old Seattle team that had the banner across their chest and across their back. Shot is up and good by Groning. Got to pay attention here. Groning will get one more. Courtney Groning, a 5'6" junior. And that foul when against Campbell. Second shot is good. And it is 7-2. Full court pressure. Panthers have numbers. Barrientos over on the left side will bring it back up top between the circles. Back on the wing. Kick it to the high post to Perkins. Across they work it to Campbell. Campbell back down to right, and shot is up no good. Soda flat-footed on the boards, and now they get the rebound as Groning comes down with it. Groning, a crossover dribble into the forecourt, drives down, has her shot blocked, and coming out of there is Campbell. To right, right down into the corner. Barrientos puts a shot up. It's a 2-point shot, and it's good. And it's 7-4, a 3-point lead for Soda. Gooden into the forecourt. Gooden will work to the angle, drives off the angle, puts it up, and has it blocked from behind by Perkins. And the Panthers come out of there with it, and Rosie Harris steals it. Groning to Rasmussen on the angle, back to Harris. Rasmussen, a 3-point shot, and Moldenhauer runs it down inside to Harris. Harris in the low blocks, kicks it back out to Gracie Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer on the angle will kick it back outside to Groning between the circles. Groning will just leave it for Gooden. Gooden collects it, drives down the right side, puts a shot up, and drops it in. That is 7 points for Gooden. And checking in is Simmons and Rigby. For West J, Barrientos and Perkins check out. Full court pressure as the ball comes into Campbell. And once again, the Panthers have numbers. Shot is up, no good. Tapped out, and Moldenhauer comes up with it, but she stepped on the sideline, I believe, or we got a foul. Got a foul. That foul is going to go against Hillman. 2 team fouls apiece. Comes into Gooden. Gooden works to the right angle. We'll leave it for Groning. Groning to Rasmussen as they run a little weave. Back to Gooden in the corner to Moldenhauer. Back to Gooden. High post to Harris. She falls down with it, and it's stolen away by Campbell. Into the forecourt. Works to the left angle. Bounce pass at a high post. Back door. And Soda got caught looking. And Simmons lays it in, and it's a 3-point lead. Up the floor to Rasmussen. Rasmussen drives, kicks it in the corner to Groning. That caroms off. Gooden with the rebound. Has it taken away. Taken away by Rigby. And right down the right side of the paint is right. And she is fouled. Now foul's going to go against Rasmussen. And that's her first. And that will put Wright at the free throw line. Shot is up and drops in. And it kind of took a big rim and then went straight up in the air. Checking in for Soda. Second shot is up, and that one's no good. And that's got to be Ellie Wood. Checking in for the Panthers, back in is Zaylee Neville. Hillman is still in there. Comes in, Moldenhauer, 3-point shot, got it! Nice shot by Gracie Moldenhauer off the right angle. I think she changes her shoes every game. Comes out a high post over to the wing. 3-point shot is up, rims out, no good. And coming down with it is Rasmussen. She's bumped from behind by Simmons. 3 team fouls apiece. It'll be Soda's ball right in front of Jeff Parker. Rasmussen to inbound the ball. Comes into Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer outside on the angle, brings it between the circles, man-to-man defense. Moldenhauer works back, gets a pick into the corner to Groning. Goes to Wood. Wood over to the right side to Rasmussen. Bad pass is picked off. Picked off by Neville. It goes to Hillman. Hillman will get it back to Campbell. Campbell works between the circles, across over to Hillman. Back to Campbell. Campbell, high post. Leaning in is Rigby. And Rigby was fouled. And that foul is going to go against Kempe, who's checked in. And that's her first. And at the line is going to be Aubrey Wright. It's her second trip to the free throw line. And with that shot, she's 1 of 3 from the line. Barrientos checks back in, and Hillman checks out. Aubrey Wright for one more. Shot is up. That one dances on the rim and drops in. So she's 2 of 4. It's 12-8, a 4-point lead. As Grunning will bring it into the forecourt against Barrientos. Works between the circles, drives to the right angle, crosses over, comes back, leaves it for Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer has an open 3. That's no good, but Wood runs the rebound down. Back to Moldenhauer on the right angle, back outside to Grunning. Grunning directing traffic up top between the circles, almost has it picked, got it back, and what are they going to call him? They would have almost called double dribble on that. That was close. I think they're going to call a foul against Barrientos. Gooden checks back in, and Harris checks in. Grunning will check out along with Rasmussen. Ball comes into Gooden. Gooden will bring it across the timeline, works a pick from Kempe, goes to Wood. Into the corner to Gooden on the right side. Lob comes inside to Kempe. Kempe puts a shot up, and she's fouled. 14 fouls apiece, so that definitely shooting. She was shooting. And that's going to go against Rigby. And that's Rigby's first foul. Kempe will go to the free throw line for 2. Misses the first one. She'll get one more. Maddie Kempe at the line. 5'6" seniors. Shot is up, and that one won't go down. And West J lost it out of bounds as Zaylee Neville couldn't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. Soda will have it out underneath their own basket. It'll be, got to get it in. You get 5 seconds there. Comes into Wood, outside to Gooden to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer drives down the left side of the paint. Kempe battling for it. Can't collect it. And then Festemel comes up with it. Goes over to the right side. Festemel on the wing. High post to Neville. There's a shot. What a nice bank shot by Neville. That wasn't Neville. That was Festemel. 12-10. Goes at a high post to Harris. Over to the right side, Moldenhauer. 3-point shot. Got it. That's her second 3. 15-10, and we got a whistle. That'll be the 5th foul on Soda. So that'll be shooting. I was trying to see, that was on Kempe. That'll be her second foul. And that will put Campbell at the free throw line. She'll get 2. Shot is up, rattles around, pops out. Soda with a 5-point lead. Rasmussen checks back in along with Groning. Kempe and Moldenhauer check out. 52 seconds. Second shot rims out. Whoa, they should have had Neville over the back. She knocked that out of bounds. I don't think they can spell over the back anymore. That used to be one of those touchy fouls. There's a steal. Double dribble or on the sideline. Good effort by Wright, but it's going to go back over to Soda. They don't really call that anymore. They used to call it all the time. Go to Utah, they'll call it. Goes to Gooden, to Groning. Groning on the right angle, backdoor to Gooden. Gooden hooks it up, can't finish it. And the rebound come down to Festamel. Goes over to Campbell. Campbell lost it out of bounds. I think Wood knocked it out of bounds. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. 15-10, Soda. As the ball comes in and stolen away by Groning to Gooden. Gooden one dribble. Turns, shoots, banks it, no good. Rebound down to Wood, and they call her for traveling. We had 3 officials in the JV game, only 2 in the varsity. Ball comes into Barrientos. Barrientos drives, had the shot partially blocked, or they just say she lost it out of bounds. With 7.4 seconds, just enough time as Gronning, 3 seconds, Gooden shoot it, 3-point shot, and they call Gooden for traveling with .8 seconds. 15-10, 5 points lead, and technically you can't get a shot off with .8 seconds. It just depends on how slow the timer is. And there's a back door, and nobody touched it, so it'll come right back to where they inbounded the ball. It'll be Soda's ball. And again, Soda technically can't get a shot off with .8. As Moldenhauer checks back in, she'll be fronted by Fisthammer. And this is probably, and again, it's just how fast the timer is. Soda leads it after 15-10. The Soda outscores West J by 5. 3 3-point shots by Soda. Moldenhauer had 2, and Abby Gooden had 1. So Moldenhauer was 6 points, Gooden was 7 points, and Courtney Gronning was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So we'll go to quarter number 2. Soda leads it by 5. For West J, nobody scored more than a basket. Barrientos had a basket. Neville had a basket. Festamel had a basket. Simmons a basket. And Aubrey Wright was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Cale Campbell was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Soda hit on 2 of 4 from the free throw line. We're ready to go. It'll be Soda's ball to begin the second quarter. It'll be Rosie Harris to inbound the ball. Gooden waits for it. Gooden will be picked up by Barrientos as she enters the forecourt, goes over to Gronning on the right wing. Gronning over to Rasmussen, back to Gronning. Goes to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer had an open 3. Gooden walked. They're going to call a jump ball as Haley Perkins blocked a Gooden shot. I would have called a walk on that one. Bounce pass comes in, and Harris knocks it out of bounds. And she holds both hands up to her face like, what did I do? Nothing. Just went up to Terry Anderson. He can't catch it anyway. 15-10. Barrientos, a 3-point shot, splash. That cuts the lead to 2. Gooden into the forecourt. Underneath to Rosie Harris, out to Rasmussen, to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer to the elbow to Harris. Harris from the corner, no good. And Haley Perkins down with a rebound. Goes to Hillman. Ball knocked out of bounds as Wood checks in for Gooden. Soda leads by 2. Panthers with the basketball. 7:08 to go until halftime. Ball comes into Campbell. Across the top over to Barrientos. To Campbell. Down in the corner to Hillman. Back to Hillman. Hillman a 3-point shot. Rattles around. Barrientos with the rebound. And what a nice hook shot by Barrientos. And she ties the score. Gronning into the forecourt. Gronning to the angle to Rasmussen. Back to Gronning. Over to Wood on the right angle. Goes to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer up top between the circles and threw it over the head of Gronning out of bounds. And the Panthers can take the lead. We're tied at 15. Timeout. Matt Gronning. 6:31 to go until halftime as the Panthers have outscored Soda by 5. Soda hasn't scored yet in the second quarter. They led it 15-10 at the end of the first quarter. Now we're tied 15-15. So Matt Groening calls timeout. Panthers have the basketball, and they can tie the score or take the lead with a three. They will inbound the ball across the way. It'll be Hillman. Shaylin Hillman to inbound the ball. We could use a lot more fans here tonight. Of course, part of them are up in Ryrie. Ball comes in to Campbell. Campbell double teamed at half court. Back door, nobody there. They missed the shot. Perkins, an easy one. Over the back is right. And Groening down with a rebound. Groening drives cross court to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer back to Wood. Wood, a 3-point shot. Got her. Ellie Wood with the three. 18-15. The ball knocked out of bounds by Gracie Moldenhauer. Soda leads by three with the Wood 3-point shot. Simmons checks back in for the Panthers. They've got a deep bench. Comes into Campbell. Campbell, a 3-point shot. That comes off of Barrientos down with a rebound. Barrientos, a 3-point shot. And they are just letting Wright go over the top. And so probably a good thing I'm not blowing the whistle. Used to. They did call the foul on the right. Into the forecourt is Groening, picked up by Barrientos, back to Rasmussen, back to Groening. Groening works to the right angle. In the corner to Harris. Try to pass, lead pass comes down to Barrientos, and his shot was blocked by Groening. Groening's going to pick up the foul. Yeah, there we go. They had Wood up there. It'll be West J ball out underneath their own basket. Ball comes outside. Inside Perkins and stolen away by Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourt, drives right down the right side of the paint, and I think they're going to call a foul. Great job by Gracie drawing that foul. And that's a hard call. She was pretty set. Gracie took it right at her. Drew the foul against Perkins. Nobody with Westjay has more than one foul. Moldenhauer will go to the line for two. She's a 5'7" senior. First one rims out. No good. You've got to watch Barrientos right here standing behind Moldenhauer. She will jet to the Panther basket. Second one rattles in. Moldenhauer with 7 points. Kempe checks in for Moldenhauer with 5:22 to go until halftime. Full court pressure as the ball comes up to Simmons. Simmons double team, ball knocked away. Groening comes up with it. Groening drives in, scores, and she's fouled. What a great full court press by Soda. They steal the ball. Groening goes the distance. Foul went against Simmons. That's her second. And Courtney will be at the line. She has 4 points. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So Groening, free throw, rims out, no good. Panthers down with the rebound. It's Wright. Wright will leave it for Campbell. Lob comes underneath, and I think Kempe knocked that out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball along their own baseline. It'll be Campbell to inbound the ball. Campbell looking, the ball comes, 3-point shot on the way. That missed everything. Groening down with a rebound for Soda. Groening always has her head on a swivel looking down. Goes to Harris, to Rasmussen, back to Groening, over to Wood. Wood drives to the right corner. Bounce pass comes back to Groening. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Goes to Wood, back to Groening. High post to Harris. Wood with a three-point shot, no good. Kempy battles for the rebound. Kempy takes it out of there and then is taken away by Neville. 21-15, a 6-point lead as Barrientos kicks it into the corner to Campbell. Campbell back to Barrientos. Barrientos to Campbell. Back to Barrientos. Three-point shot. Good. And she's fouled. Wow, that's what you don't do. You do not foul a three-point shooter. Moldenhauer's going to check back in. That's the second three-pointer by Barrientos. She has 10 points. And that foul went against Harris. That is her second. Barrientos at the free throw line. Hits the free throw. And she has 11 points here in the first half. 2-point game, 21-19. That was a 4-point play. As the ball will come into Groning. Groning, no pressure, walks it up, faces the 2-3 zone. Over to the right side to Wood, back to Groning. Gets a pick from Rasmussen. Groning, three-point shot, missed everything. 21-19, Panthers with the basketball, behind by 2. It'll be Neville to inbound the ball against full court pressure. Got to watch Rigby sneaking down here. As the ball will come to Barrientos, she's double teamed. They hook a pass to Neville. Over to the left side, comes to right. Shot is up. Karam's off. Running with the rebound for Soda. 3:40 to go until halftime. Goes to Wood. Wood over to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer back to Groning. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen fakes, drive, little contact there. They let it go. Got her own rebound. She's trapped underneath. The ball taken away, taken right back by Rasmussen. She laid it up short. And then the rebound taken out of there by Jessica Rigby. Ball comes to right. Bounce pass to Hillman. Hillman, a hook shot. Soda again, just not on the boards. Shot up from the right elbow's no good. Ball tapped around. Panthers with another rebound. Panthers with another rebound. And they may have got Neville over the back. Soda ball, and I think they did. They got, call it on Hillman. I'm thinking it was on Neville. No, it's on Neville. I was right the first time. Ball comes into Gooden. Gooden will walk it up the floor, into the forecourt, over to Rasmussen, back to Gooden straight away. Back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen on the left wing. Back up top to Gooden to Groning. Groning on the right angle to Gooden. Gooden will kick it back to Groning to Moldenhauer. What a shot by Kempy. I'm not sure that just tickled the net. 23-19 as Barrientos puts the shot up. And ball taken away by Moldenhauer. And we're going to get a jump ball. Alternate possession belongs to Soda. 2:17 to go until halftime. Soda up by 4. Soda will have it on the side. It'll be Gracie Moldenhauer to inbound the ball. No pressure as she gets it into Gooden. Fresh shot clock. Gooden comes into the forecourt. Bounce pass in the corner. As Groning a three-point shot. That caroms off no good. Rebound down to Rigby, stolen away. Bounce pass to Groning, over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen about a 24-footer that only went 22 feet. So that'll be Panther basketball as Haley Perkins checks back in. She's a big kid. 6 foot. She's all alone under the basket. Soda, terrible defense as Festhamel lays it in. Soda went to sleep on that one as Panthers actually had 2 players underneath the basket. That one is kicked away by Campbell. Campbell has it on the right wing. Panthers with the basketball. That's a walk right there. Yep, they got her. 23-21. Wood will check back in. Soda with a 2-point lead in the basketball with 1:26 to go in the first half. Moldenhauer checks it into the forecourt, gets it over to Wood, goes into the low blocks to Gooden. Wood drives a running one-hander off the glass, no good. The 6-footer Perkins down with the rebound. Comes up to Campbell, and Wood steals the basketball from behind. Gets it up to Kempe. Kempe over to Gooden. Gooden on the right wing is guarded by Hillman, and we got a whistle. I think that's 5 fouls now on West J. And that one's going to go against Hillman. And that'll put Gooden at the free throw line. Her first free throws. Shot is up and good as Tingy checks in. Gooden will get one more. Checking out is Kempe. Taylor Tingy into the ball game. Shot is up. Second one, no good. Rebound is ripped out of there by Rigby. And, whoa, jump ball. But I think Barrientos was on the baseline. That's when 3 officials work. Normally I don't like 3 officials because they call too much. Panther ball. Shot three-pointer up. Karam's off, no good. Gooden with the rebound. 40 seconds. Gooden drives to the right wing. Moldenhauer, 17-footer. Karam's off, no good. We might have got Tingy over the back. I'll have to wait for him to post it. That is on Taylor Tingy. Full court pressure by Soda with 36 seconds. 1 second difference. Moldenhauer steals the basketball. Goes to Tingy, to Rasmussen, to Gooden. Shot clock is off. Rasmussen, 3-point shot is no good. I don't think Matt Groening wanted that one. And they're going to get Wood reaching in. So Wood will pick up a foul. That's her first. Next foul on Soda will be a 2-shot foul. 21.6 seconds. Soda leads it by 3. Moldenhauer with the steal. Kicked it into the corner. Got it. Drives the baseline. Lays it up with the right hand. And scores. That's 9 points for Gracie Moldenhauer. Perkins was all alone under the basket. Got the rebound. Put it up no good. And that's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, Soda leads it 26-21. Let me add up the scoring for you. We'll see if we've got Cardette. So at least one is going to perform. And I'll add up scoring for you. I'll be right back. As Soda leads it at halftime by 5, 26-21. Ronnie's going to pick up the foul. It'll be Mike Campbell from Albuquerque.
To the dance junior Kernan, Sarah Ryder. Thanks.
Let's run the scoring down for you as I have it, and I'm very official. As leading scorer for the Panthers, 11 points for Maggie Barrientos. She has 2 threes, 2 twos, and is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Zaylee Neville hit a basket in the first quarter for 2 points. Carly Festamo has 4 points on 2 baskets. McKinley Simmons hit a basket for 2 points, and Aubrey Wright was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Panthers hit on 3 of 7 from the free throw line, committed 10 personal fouls. Whoops, I didn't even add up soda. I'll add it up on the fly here. Gracie Moldenhauer with 9 points. She has 2 threes, a 2, and is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points for Abby Gooden. She has a 3, 2 twos, and is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Courtney Grani. She has a 2 and is 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Rosie Harris played and did not score. Josie Rasmussen played and did not score. Ellie Wood hit a 3 for 3 points. And Maddie Kempe hit a basket for 2 points. And she was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Soda hit on 4 of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 of 9 from the free throw line and committed 8 personal fouls. So Soda did a good job staying out of foul trouble. At the end of the first quarter, it was 15 to 10. Soda led it by 5, and they lead it by 5 here at halftime. Both teams dead even in the second quarter as they both put up 11 points. So Soda leads it here at halftime, 26 to 21. Let me grab my book and, oh, that's my bad arm. If you can believe it, I've hit over 90 miles an hour on a jugs gun. And now I don't think I could roll a ball back to the plate with my right arm. I told my kids, do the piano. Let's take a look at college. BYU football ended up 10-2. They are in the Alamo Bowl, and that's December 28th. That's Saturday after Christmas, and they'll play Colorado, the Buffaloes, and that'll be at 5:30 down in San Antonio. Kind of odd that they would play somebody in their own conference. Basketball, the Cougars are 7-2, and they lost to Old Miss, and they got pounded by the Friars of Providence. That was in Rhode Island, 95-67. And they've got Wyoming tomorrow at the Delta Center is where they're going to play that one. Utah State football ended up 4-8. Basketball, they are undefeated. They are 9-0 on the season and 1-0 in the Mountain West. They've got South Florida in Logan tomorrow. They'll have the Bulls at the, what do they call it, the Neesmith Event Center. Boise State, they are 12-1 in football. Their only loss was to Oregon, and that was 34-37. They dang near got them, and Oregon's ranked number 1. They beat UNLV for the Mountain West Championship, 21-7. So they're in the big dance, and they'll face Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl. That'll be Tuesday, December 31st. Basketball, the Broncos are 6-3, and they will play St. Mary's tomorrow, the Gales, and they'll play them in Idaho Falls tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Utah football just wasn't a Utah season. They were 5-7 on the season. Basketball, they're 6-2. They lost to St. Mary's 63-72. They've got Radford in Salt Lake City tomorrow. Where is Radford? Well, it's in Virginia. So that was a hike for Radford to come to Salt Lake City. Idaho, good football season, 10-3. They beat Lehigh in the first round of their playoffs, 34-13. That game was played in Moscow. and they are at Montana State in the quarterfinals, and that'll be in Bozeman. Basketball, well, tough start. They are 4-6. They've got UC San Diego in Moscow on Sunday, and then they'll have UC Davis. And they'll be at UC Davis on Wednesday. Idaho State football ended up 5-7. Basketball, they are 4-5 on the season. They've got Walla Walla, that's Washington, in Pocatello tomorrow. Then they'll have Utah Valley in Pokie Wednesday. Weber State football, they ended up 4-8. Basketball, they are 4-6. And they'll have my old alma mater, Utah Tech, in Ogden tonight. Of course, they weren't Utah Tech when I went there. It was Dixie. And the Jazz, oh man, well, let's just say they're horrible this year. They're 5-18, and they are second to last. They lost to Sacramento the other night, really bad, 144-97. They've got they're at Phoenix tonight, and then they are at the Clippers on Monday. So that's kind of a look going on around the area. The games going on tonight for the girls. Sugars at Butte County. North Gyms at Ledore. Blackfoot's at Wasatch. Well, not at Wasatch, Utah. They're playing the Wasps at Sugar in a tournament. Thunder Ridge is at Bonneville. American Falls is at Buell. Aberdeen is at Declo. Snake is at Filer. South Fremont's at Firth. Teton is playing Harriman, Utah, and that's in the Sugar Tournament. Idaho Falls is at Hillcrest. Canyon Ridge is at Madison. Grace is at New Plymouth. Highlands at Rigby. And Skyline is at Shelley. Doing the rankings once again, and these has changed a little bit. And there's a little difference between the coaches poll and the media poll. This is the media poll, and it's changed, or will change. Malad is ranked number 1. That's legit. Parma is number 2. That's legit. And the media poll has Melba at number 3. Coaches poll has Ryrie at number 3. Media poll has Ryrie at number 4, and Priest River in the coaches poll. Wendell, and that one will change after the loss to Soda, was ranked number 5. And in the coaches poll, Melba is number 5. And picking up votes is Firth, Grangeville, New Plymouth. And in the coaches poll, Wendell picked up votes. And Priest River is number 5. We are ready to go. Let me get my book out of the way. It will be Soda's ball to begin the third quarter, as Groning will get it into Gooden. Gooden back to Groning on the angle. There's a pick up top from Rasmussen. Goes back to Moldenhauer, over to Gooden. Or make it Groning. Shot up by Rasmussen, no good. Groning battles for it, comes up with it, gets it to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer inside to Harris. That's no good, partially blocked. Gooden comes down with the rebound. Rasmussen back to Gooden in the corner. Outside to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer, a running one-hander, no good. Gooden with the rebound back to Moldenhauer. That caroms out. And the 6-foot Haley Perkins had it. Shot up again, no good by Soda as it was taken away. Taken away by Groning, over to Rasmussen to Moldenhauer, and Moldenhauer is fouled. A lot of action. Are they called? Moldenhauer with the charge. No way. Moldenhauer was knocked to the floor. She picks up her second personal foul. The good news is she's usually got 3 at this point in the ball game. Ball comes out to Campbell, goes at a high post to right, back to Campbell, over to the right side to Neville, back to Campbell, high post to right. Right drives down the right side and did a good job avoiding Moldenhauer and Groning under there. Puts up a wicked shot. That's no good. Groning comes down with it. Stops at the free throw line. That banks off no good. Moldenhauer comes up with it. Goes over to Abby Gooden. Splash! 3-point shot by Gooden. Gooden has 11 points, and it's 29-21. That goes down into the corner to Perkins. Back outside to Campbell. Perkins, flat-footed, had the rebound, taken away by Groning. Groning, cross court to Harris. Harris, ooh, that might have been a walk right there. Goes to Moldenhauer. Over to Gooden, in the corner to Groning, and Groning is fouled. Why do you not foul a 3-point shooter? Because the chances of that going in is about 40%, and the chances of hitting 3 shots at the free throw line is up to about 70%. Groning will get 3 shots. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. First one is good, and that foul was on Neville, and that's her second. Groning for the second shot. Shot is up and good. So she's 2 for 2. She'll get 1 more. Checking in is 5'10" sophomore Jessica Rigby. And also checking in is Simmons, McKinley Simmons. As the third shot is off, no good. But Moldenhauer with the rebound to Harris. Harris cut off, goes into the corner. Gooden, 3-point shot, scores! And there's a foul. Gooden with her second 3-point shot. And she was fouled. Got a chance for a 4-point play. Zebras are talking to each other. 31-21. Count the basket. And the foul, I think, went against Hillman. No, went against Neville, and that's her third. And we got a chance for a 4-point play as Abby Gooden will get a free. No, they're not going to. I thought they're going to call that with her shooting, and they didn't. So let me scratch that out. It'll be Soda's ball. Comes in the corner. Another 3-point shot. That caroms off no good. And the rebound, they should call that traveling. They're going to say the ball went out of bounds, I think off a Gooden. But that was Feist-Thamel. You can't pick up both feet when you're flat on your back. Ball comes up. Ooh, that's a foul on Rasmussen. So Rass will pick up the foul. And that should be, where are you? Ball comes in, shot up by, ooh, that was close. Barrientos, Gooden with the rebound, kicks it back to Rasmussen. Josie Rasmussen goes over to Harris. Harris puts up about a 10-footer and dances on the rim, won't go down. Barrientos with the rebound. And I think Groning knocked it out of bounds. Soda leads by 13, 34-21. Checking in for the Panthers is Shaylin Hillman, and Maggie Barrientos will check out. Ball comes into Campbell. Campbell will bring it into the forecourt, goes to the high post, and Moldenhauer, or Megan Harris, dives in. Gracie and Rosie have the same kind of braid in the back. And they both have the same color of hair. It'll be Campbell to inbound the ball. Comes way outside to Simmons. Simmons up top between the circles to Campbell on the angle. Goes across over to Neville. Whoa, little elbow there. And if they call that on Gracie, that's her third. And they do. Panthers will have the ball on the far side. Bounce pass comes back to Hillman. And the ball taken away. Taken away by Gooden. Gooden will drive it into the forecourt. Over to Moldenhauer. That was too strong. Went right through Gracie's hands, and Panthers will have it. Panthers with the basketball behind by 13. Goes to Hillman, up top to Campbell. Campbell working against a man defense, goes over to Hillman. Hillman back up top, high post they work it to Rigby, taken away by Moldenhauer. Bounce pass to Groning. Groning lays the layup up short as Campbell comes down with it. There's a reach. Oh, timeout. Timeout by Westjay. So timeout on the floor, 34-21. We've got 4:14 to go in the third quarter as Westjay calls timeout. Westjay has not scored in this quarter, and Soda has 2 threes by Abby Gooden and 2 for 3 from Groning. Groning is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Abby Gooden has 14 points. Kind of thin with the crowd tonight. Hardly any students. I don't know if they're all up in Ryrie or what's going on. Need a crowd tomorrow. That's a conference game against Decla. There's a double team as the ball comes in. And nice job by Feisthamel. Ball knocked out of bounds. I think it's knocked out of bounds. They call a foul on Kempe. Call the foul on Kempe. Good hustle by Maddie. 34-21. Panthers with the ball underneath their own basket. Comes outside to Hillman. Across the top over to Simmons. And there's Campbell with the drive. Kicks it back. And Campbell turns, shoots, and scores. Campbell, that's her first 2. 34-23, an 11-point lead. Goes from Gooden to Groning, back over to Gooden on the right wing. Bounce pass, that's a bad pass. And, whoa, they didn't get that one right. Hillman was the last one to touch that. I was just going to say Hillman bailed them out, and they're going to say Cardinals touched it last. Campbell, a bounce pass to Hillman, back door, taken away by Kempe. Kempe being kind of mugged all the way down the floor by Wright. And Soda's going to get a timeout. 34-23, an 11-point lead. We're in the third quarter. 3:24 to go in the third. Just 2 points in this quarter by Westjay. Soda has 8 points in this quarter. 2 threes by Abby Gooden. That's 3 threes on the night by Abby. She has 14 points. Gracie Moldenhauer had 9 points at the half. And Courtney Groning had 4 points at the half to go with 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Ellie Wood hit a 3 in the second quarter. And Maddie Kempe had 2. Ball comes into Wood, back to Groning. Groning up top between the circles, working against a man defense. Bounce pass to Ellie Wood, almost had it taken away. Recovers, drives down the left side. What a pass by Wood inside to Kempe. That was a beautiful pass. They even got a smile out of Matt Groning. And that's going to put Kempe at the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from the line. And that foul went against Wright. Shot up by Kempe. Splash. Right down to the bottom of the well with the free throw. And it's a 12-point lead. Maddie Kempe for one more. Checking out for the Panthers is McKinley Simmons. Maddie for one more. Shot is up and got it. Got them both. She has 4 points. Driving hard into the forecourt is Hillman. Hillman, I think we're going to get a reach by Rasmussen. I think Josie had a little reach on that. I'm going to have to wait for him to post it. And that's her third foul. 3:02 to go. That's the fifth foul. So that's going to put West J at the line. I think it's Hillman. Can't see from her ponytail. It's first one. We'll get one more. Groning checks out. Gooden checks back in. Hillman at the free throw line for the Panthers. That one rims out. Rebound comes down to Wood. Wood a bounce pass to Rasmussen. She's double teamed. Gets the ball up to Kempe. To Harris. Harris saves it over to Gooden. Gooden has it taken away, but I think they're going to call a foul on Hillman. That'll be 4 fouls now on West J. So one more foul. That's 3 fouls on Shaylin Hillman. One more foul. Soda will be in the bonus. Comes in from Harris to Gooden. Gooden up top between the circles. Works to the right angle down to the wing. Crossover dribble. Working against right. Drives in. Has the ball raked away. And they said it went off of Gooden's knee. 12-point lead. 36-24. Soda with full court pressure. As West J gets the ball into Campbell. And Kempe just about got the pick. And Rasmussen did get the pick. Nice defense by Soda. As Rasmussen brings it into the forecourt, gives it to Gooden. Gooden works to the right angle. Little weave to Rasmussen. Comes to Wood. And now to Gooden. Gooden on the angle. 3-point shot. No good. As Wood tried to keep it alive, Van Campbell comes down with it. Ball knocked away by Gooden. Gooden picks it up, drives down the right side, turns, shoots, and scores. What a shot by Gooden off the glass. 38-24. Campbell is trapped in the corner, and West J calls timeout. Nice job by West J's coach to save that possession. They were trapped in the corner. 14-point lead, 38-24. And I'm not sure how much time is left in the third quarter. They always put the timeout time up there, and that's really not necessary. Keep the game clock up there. I'm going to take a vote. Actually, who cares if the timeout time is on the scoreboard? I don't see anybody voting for it, so nobody cares. You want the game clock time up there. 25 seconds left in the timeout. Coaches know how much time they've got. In fact, the officials will blow their whistle to bring them back. Panthers will have the ball maybe down on the Soda baseline or in the corner. 5 seconds. 1:51 to go in the ball game. It'll be right in the corner to inbounds the ball. You got to watch the back door. Comes into Barrientos. Barrientos in the back court. Kempe all scraped off on a pick. Barrientos drives hard all the way in, and Soda let her go all the way. Somebody should have at least taken a foul on that. You can't give her the layup. 38-26 as Gooden gives it to Wood. Wood to Rasmussen. Rasmussen to Gooden. 1:25, 20 on the shot clock. Wood is bumped by Simmons. That should be a shooting foul. I'm sure that was on Simmons. Yes, it is. Ellie Wood will go to the free throw line for a pair. 38-26, 12-point lead. Ellie Wood at the free throw line for 2. Shot is up and good. Right down to the bottom of the well for Ellie Wood. But you get one more. She has 4 points. She had a 3 in the second quarter. Second shot is up. That's off the glass, and Gooden tried to save it from going out of bounds. and did a good job, just couldn't quite control it. Goes over to West J as Aubrey Wright will inbound to Campbell, and Good knocks it out of bounds. We got a minute 18 to go in the third quarter. Fresh shot clock for the Panthers as Wright will get it into Barrientos. You got to cut her off. She went right to the basket last time. Ball knocked away by Harris, but Barrientos runs it down, and Wright hit the deck pretty hard, and West J calls timeout again. So with a minute 9 to go in the third quarter, 27 seconds on the shot clock, Soda leads it by 13, 39 to 26. 30-second timeout. Matt Groning comes out to talk to one of the Zebras. He nods his head, so I guess they are in agreement. It's 15 seconds left in the timeout. West J has scored 5 points in this quarter. Soda has scored 13. A minute 9 to go in the third quarter. West J ball on the side. It'll be McKinley Simmons. Inbound the ball to Campbell's ball stolen away, stolen right back. Kempe dives in. They're going to call a jump ball, and the jump will belong to Soda. So with a minute 4, Harris will inbound the ball. And Gooden waits the ball. A minute to go. We're in the third quarter. It goes to Rasmussen. Rasmussen to Wood. She just about walked. They got the weave going, and Barrientos steals it away. Barrientos goes all the way in and got a blocking foul. And that'll put Barrientos, I believe, at the free throw line. Barrientos has 13 points. She is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. That went against Kempe. Shot is good by Barrientos. She's 2 for 2. 39-27. Gooden will check out. 4 fouls on Kempe. Barrientos, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Has 15 points. 43 seconds, 28 on the shot clock as Soda runs the weave up top. Goes to Groning, Barrientos on Groning. Groning up top between the circles, gets it over to Rasmussen. Back door to Groning, and she threw it over her head. Nice idea, just the pass wasn't there. 27.7 seconds, the shot clock is off. Lead pass to Barrientos, bounce pass. Shot is up, no good. Down with the rebound is Josie Rasmussen. Rasmussen is triple teamed. He's got to get rid of it, and they're going to call a jump ball. And this jump belongs to West J. She needed some help. There were 3 Panthers all over her, and one of them tied her up. 11-point lead, 39-28. Lead pass, back door, missed a layup. Rebound is right there, missed that one, missed another one, and Kempe come down with a rebound, and that's the end of the third quarter. So West J puts up 7 points in that quarter, and Soda put up 13 points. So Soda outscored them by 6 in that quarter, and they lead 39-28 by 11. Give me just 1 second here as they play the Soda Fight song. I somehow think the song. playing the Soda Fight song. And again, I want to thank Brandon Moldenhauer. It's been nice during the varsity game. I was juggling like 6 balls in the JV game, working the camera. Soto will go with Gooden, Groning, Moldenhauer, Kempe, and Harris. Ball comes into Gooden. Gooden will be picked up by Barrientos. Goes over to Groning. Groning drives, stops at the high post, gets it over to Harris on the angle. Harris back to Groning. Groning works between the circles. Will give it to Moldenhauer on the weave. Goes to Gooden. Gooden down the left side, kicks it over to Harris. It was intended for Kempe. It was a bad pass. Then Barrientos comes up with it to Campbell. And blocking foul. Not sure about that one. I'm going to call blocking foul against Harris. That'll be her third. I'm not sure she moved. Campbell, the inbound the ball, comes way outside to Simmons. To right, back over to Barrientos. Barrientos drives, has a shot blocked. Westjay had the ball right under the basket, and Gracie Moldenhauer rips it out of there. Comes up to Groning. Groning over to the right side to Gooden. Gooden, a three-point shot. That missed everything. Campbell comes down with it. And I think she was bumped from behind. Or Soda stepped on the baseline. Which is it? It's going to be Panther ball. Simmons inbounds the ball to right to Barrientos. Barrientos drives. Nice defense by Kempe, but it's put up and in off the left side. I'm thinking that was Neville that put that in. 39-30. West Jay's cut it to single digits. Comes outside to Groning between the circles to Gooden. Gooden on the angle, thrown over the head of Moldenhauer, and it goes out of bounds. So West Jay can work on this 9-point lead. Biggest lead has been 14, and West Jay's cut that by 5. No pressure by Soda as the ball comes into Campbell. Campbell over the right side to Simmons, to Barrientos, back to Simmons. Barrientos, three-point shot, hit the side of the backboard. Gooden comes up with it. Gooden down the right sideline will drive to the baseline in the corner. Bad pass. And West Jay bailed him out, knocking that one out of bounds. So Soda will have the ball out underneath their own basket. Checking in is Shaylin Hillman. And checking out is McKinley Simmons for West Jay. Moldenhauer inbounds the ball to, no, it wasn't Moldenhauer, it was Kempe. Now Moldenhauer has it. Kicks it back to Harris. Back to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer on the right wing up to Groning. Groning up top between the circles. Working against Campbell. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back door to Harris, and Harris scores. Beautiful pass. Ball goes down the right side, Barrientos. Kempe kicks it up in the air. Ball is loose. Gooden comes out with it, and timeout Max Groning to save that possession. 11-point lead, 41-30. And it was an 11-point lead at the end of the third quarter. Rosie Harris hit a basket for Soda, and Zaylee Neville hit a basket for West Jay. So we're back to that 11-point lead. The biggest lead has been 14. And again, it's just me. It drives me crazy that they put the timeout time up on the board. Did I say that was totally unnecessary? I think we voted on that. And everybody that voted for Trump voted for the timeout time not to do that. 13 seconds. Soda comes back out. 3, 2, 1. We're ready to go. West J comes back out. It'll be Soda basketball as Gooden will inbound the ball. Gooden gets it into Groning. Groning in the back court, working against Hillman. Will bring it from the back court to the forecourt, drive to the baseline on the right side. And that's going to be a bump by Hillman. That should be her fourth. Yep, it is. First foul. Both teams have one foul. Simmons checks in for Hillman. Harris will inbound the ball along the Soda baseline. Looking, gets it outside to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer working against Barrientos. Backdoor, nobody there. Picked up by Campbell. Goes down the right side. Goes to Simmons. Campbell, a three-point shot. That missed everything. But is saved by Festamo. But right to Soda. Gooden on the right wing. Goes to Kempe. Kempe turns, shoots, and the shot was blocked. Timeout. Nope. He's just saying Diamond. The inbounds play goes to Harris. Harris bounce pass to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer leads it and banks it in. That's 11 points for Gracie Moldenhauer. 13-point lead, 43-30. As Campbell into the forecourt. Nobody will guard in the back door. And that's dropped in on the rebound by Rigby. So Panthers got two shots at that one. As Groning drives to the right wing, in trouble, gets it to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer drives the baseline. Bounce pass to Kempe. Kempe high off the glass. Barrientos on the run, drives right into the basket and scores. And got to cut her off. 43-34, back to 9. As Gooden on the right angle against Barrientos. Wow, there's a reach there. Gooden drives all the way in. What do they call there? I'm going to call the foul on Kempe away from the ball. That's 5 on Kempe. That's 5 fouls on Maddie. Last 2 or 3 times, I'm usually not really disagreeable with the officials, but they've missed the last couple of times down the court. It's a 9-point lead. Maddie, that's Groning doing that. Matt Groning telling Maddie, just take your time. Rasmussen checks in. That comes into Campbell. Campbell in the back court. 43-34. 3:56 to go. Goes over to Simmons. And now they call one the other way. And I won't say that's a makeup call. That's 4 fouls on Simmons. Sometimes they can hear me up here, and I apologize for that. I do speak zebra. Good, and a nice reverse dribble. Kicks it in the corner to Harris. And Moldenhauer saves that one as that ball was kind of wobbly in there. Comes back outside to Groning. Groning between the circles, gets a Rasmussen pick and falls down and loses the ball out of bounds. If I'm pausing, she had a little help on that fall down. And Barrientos, inside right, puts it up. Gooden to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer lets the traffic clear. Outside between the circles. Moldenhauer gets a pick from Rasmussen, terminates the dribble. And Wright did a good job. If that was football, that'd be pass interference, but she did a good job blocking out the ball. Goes out of bounds. It belongs to Soda. Gooden checks out, and Wood checks in. Comes into Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer back to Groning. Grunning drives, pulls up, gets it back outside to Harris, back to Grunning, inside to Moldenhauer. Harris drives, wild shot, hit the bottom of the backboard. Panthers going for the rebound, steal by Rasmussen. Soda has numbers. Rasmussen drives it all the way in. Tough luck shot, rims out. Campbell back the other way. We got 2:33 to go in the game. There's a steal by Gracie Moldenhauer. Goes back to Groning. Groning taking her time across the timeline. We'll leave it for Moldenhauer. Coming down to 2:15, and there's a reach. And that's by Barrientos. Should be her second. Starting to tighten it up a little bit are the Zebras. 43-34, a 9-point lead. Ball comes into Gracie Moldenhauer. On the left wing, back to Groning. Gets a pick from Harris. And, just about lost that. And there's a pass almost picked off. That's going to go into the back court. Groning drives for it. And what do they call here? WestJ wants a jump ball. Soda wants a timeout. The alternate possession would belong to WestJ. And they're going to award the timeout to Soda. 43-34, 1:59 to go in the ball game. Soda looking for 2 wins in a row. They had a rough tournament down in St. George. I've mentioned I was the voice of the Pineview Panthers down in St. George for almost 20 years. My kids grew up down there. 2 went to Snow Canyon, and my oldest went to Dixie. Desert Hills didn't exist when I was down there. Does now. And Soda likes to hit that Desert Hills Classic every year. 43-34, a 9-point lead with a minute 59 to go in the ball game. Should be Soda ball on the side. Rosie Harris will take the inbounds. Gets a pick from Moldenhauer. Comes into Groning. Groning drives into the forecourt. Drops it to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer trapped along the baseline is knocked out of bounds. They haven't really been calling that. Now they're tightening it up. That's way it should be. And that is 5 fouls on Simmons, and she'll foul out of the ball game. Comes into Moldenhauer, back to Groning, a minute 45. Groning gets a pick from Harris. Groning down the right side, plays up a shot and is fouled. It might have been right. I'll have to check. Nope, they're going to call it on. Going to call it on Barrientos. That's her third. And that'll put Groning at the free throw line. She is 4 of 5. And that one, that must have missed. It's still 43-34. I took my eye off the basket. Minute 40 to go in the ball game. Groning, second shot. That was good. 44-34, 10-point lead as Hillman races into the forecourt. That's going to be the 4th foul on Moldenhauer. So Gracie's got 4. Checking back in is going to be Campbell. Checking out is Feisthummel. Panthers with the ball on the side. Campbell on the right wing. Wood goes for the steal and fouls Barrientos. That's a second foul on Ellie. Only 4 fouls on Soda. So the next foul will be shooting. Comes into body enters to Campbell to right. Right against Moldenhauer. Goes over. Shot is up, no good. As Neville put it up. And we got a whistle. The foul might have been against Neville. No, it's going to go against Hillman. That's Hillman's fifth foul. And that'll put Rosie Harris at the free throw line. Rosie has 2 points on a 2-point basket. At minute 20 to go in the ball game. Soda leads by 10. Harris at the line for a pair. Harris puts a shot up. That's off the rim, no good. She'll get one more. Rosie Harris, a 5'7" junior. Second shot up. That one short off the rim. Groning tried to go over the top of Wright. Couldn't get it. Wright drives it into the forecourt. Cross court. Campbell, 3-point shot. Dances on the rim and drops in. 5 points for Campbell. And Campbell just cut it to 7 with a minute 7 to go in the ball game. West J's outscored Minnesota here in the fourth quarter. They have put up 9 points. Soda 5 points in the fourth quarter. 44-37. Once again, tomorrow night is a conference game, and Declo will be here. And that the Hornets, I think Soda should have a good outing there. See if they can get 3 wins in a row. We need more fans here, that's for sure. Don't know where the students are today. It's Friday the 13th. I didn't mention that. Friday the 13th. Not too many of those in one year. Not sure what that signal is. Referee put 2 fingers like he had horns up above his head. Full court pressure by West J. Harris will take the ball out of bounds. Ball comes into Gooden. West J has to go for a steal. If they don't get it, then they got to go for a foul. Can't let the clock run. As Groning drives in, she walked. Yep, she did. So West J can cut into a 7-point lead with 57 seconds left. Biggest lead has been 14. Campbell into the forecourt to Wright. Wright drives in, puts it up, scores, and she fouled. That cuts it to 5. And Wright can cut it to 4 with 49 seconds. And that foul went against Harris, and that's her 4th. Wright at the free throw line. Hierarchy shot splashes down through the bottom of the net, and it's a 4-point game. Good into the forecourt. And they're trying to foul her. A couple of left hooks in there, and they finally call the foul. And that's going to put Gooden at the free throw line. No rocket science here. West J has to go for the foul. If they don't get the foul, they have to go, they go for the steal first, then they go for the foul. Gooden at the line. Shot is up and good. She is 2 of 3 from the free throw line. We'll get one more. 45-40. Second shot rattles in. She gets them both. Campbell into the forecourt. Goes to Barrientos. Back over to Campbell. High post to Wright. Right down the right sideline. Back outside to Campbell. Campbell on the right wing. Good defense by Soda. Campbell, a running one-hander. That won't go. Gooden down with a rebound for Soda. Shot clock is off. Gooden going to take it back outside. across the top over to Gracie Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer leaves it for Harris. 5 seconds, and there's a foul. They waited too long for that. 3.9 seconds. Soda leads it by 6. And that foul went against Wright. That's her third. That's going to put Harris at the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Shot is up, rattled out. 46 to 40, 3.9 seconds. Soda with a 6-point lead. Harris for one more. Shot is up, and that one's good. She's 1 of 4 from the free throw line. 1 second. Shot from half court misses. And the final score, Soda's going to win it by 7, 47 to 40. Once again, appreciate Brandon Moldenhauer running the camera for me. There's the Soda Fight song. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll add up the scoring for you, and I will be right back at you. I'm still adding, so hang with us. So you get mad up here. They've been gone down to St. George, so we'll see if he remembers. Still adding, hang with me. I think I've got it. Let me give you the scoring now, the way I have it. And we'll wait a second for Matt. 17 points for Maggie Barrientos. She had 11 in the first half. She had 2 threes, 4 twos, and was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 2 points for Zaylee Neville. Had a 2-point basket in the fourth quarter. 1 point for Shaylin Hillman. She had 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points for Kale Campbell. She had a 3, a 2, and was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Carly Festamo as she had two twos. 2 points for McKinley Simmons on a 2 point basket. 2 points for Jessica Rigby on a 2 point basket. And 5 points for Aubrey Wright. She had a 2 and was 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Panthers hit on 7 of 12 from the free throw line, committed 23 personal fouls. For Soda, they were led by Abby Gooden with 18 points. Abby had three threes, three twos, and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 11 points for Gracie Moldenhauer. She had two threes, two twos, and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Courtney Groning was 7 points. She had a 2 and was 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Rosie Harris had 3 points. She had a 2 and was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Ellie Wood had 4 points. She had a 3 and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Maddie Kempe. She had a 2 and was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Got to make an adjustment here. Soda hit on 13 of 23 from the free throw line, committed 20 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Soda led it by 5. It was 15-10. Second quarter was dead even as both teams put up 11 points, and it was a 5 point lead at halftime, 26-21. In the third quarter, Soda outscored West J by 6, 13-7, and the third quarter score was 39-28, 11 point lead. And then in the fourth quarter, West J outscored Soda by 4 as they put up 12 points to Soda's 8. And the final score is Soda 47 and West J 40. So a great job by Soda tonight. They had a 14 point lead. That was their biggest lead of the ball game. And West J had cut that down to 4 to 44-40. And then they just couldn't get over the hump after that. As Soda did a great job moving the ball, and their full court pressure bothered I thought West J. And I got to give a lot of credit to West J's Maggie Barrientos. She's a player. Had 17 points and can really drive it to the basket. And she's one of these inside outside players where she had a couple of threes and 4 twos and was perfect from the free throw line. But a lot of credit to Abby Gooden. 18 points for Abby and 11 points for Gracie. Gracie stayed out of foul trouble, but then she ended up with four fouls. But a lot of credit to the kids. We had Maddie Kempe fouled out of the ball game, and there was Simmons fouled out, and Hillman fouled out for the Panthers. Matt, here, let me slide over here, and a lot of credit to the kids. I thought we let a 14 point lead get away from us a little bit as West J come back. I mentioned a lot of credit to the Barrientos kid. She's a baller. And but on our side, Abby come up with 18 points. Gracie kind of stayed out of foul trouble for a minute, and then she had 4 fouls. Give us your thoughts on tonight's ball game as we get 2 in a row, and hopefully we'll push for 3 in a row tomorrow night.
Yeah, it does feel good to get two in a row. Finally, that's first this year for us. So they played hard, and they always do play hard. That's one thing we really don't have to ever doubt is they're gonna bring the effort. A little disappointed how we kind of let them get back into it, but credit to them for not giving up, putting the pressure on us, and that helped us. We grew tonight again. We got to learn how to close out games. We haven't been in that position, a lot this year, and so we stepped up big, and Abby hit big free throws when we needed them. Had a big game, and it's just we're getting better, and that's all we want to do.
I think what I felt was they cut it to 44-40, and our kids didn't panic. And then I thought the full court pressure uh, really worked. Sometimes we get beat on that back door with that, but we closed that back door tonight, and I thought the pressure really bothered West J.
Yeah, when you press as much as we do, you're going to give up a couple. But I think we're still ahead on the steals over the easy buckets that we're giving up, and that's kind of you find what you're good at and you do it, and that's what we're good at. Problem is with seven of us, we tend to get tired, so it's hard to sustain it, all game long. But you know what? If it's working, we'll use timeouts to rest.
I watched that weave up front, and Soda was in days of old was famous for their weave. We're still a little wobbly up there, but the kids they make it work. They burn a little clock and look for the open shot.
Yeah, we're still wobbly on all our offensive sets right now, if I'm being honest. If there's one spot I want to improve at more, it's definitely on the offensive end, which is good. I'd rather have that than the opposite problem because our defense has been solid every night. We've held teams. I don't know what did we hold them under 40 again?
40.
40, right out there. I mean, we've held teams right at that number, and when we do that, we always have a chance of winning.
Rebounding, sometimes we get blasted out of the paint down there. West J had some big kids, but they had 2 and 3 shots sometimes that didn't go, and then our kids, scrappy, would come up with the ball, and we're on the other side of the court very quickly.
Yeah, we can't take plays off of boxing out. We're just not. It's no surprise to anybody. We're not real. What's the word? Well, we're just not tall, And so we actually got 2 over the back calls tonight,
Yeah.
which is good. So that means we were attempting to box out a couple times. That first possession of the third quarter, I think we had 6 tries at the basket and didn't make it. So we had 5 offensive boards ourselves there. We never did capitalize on it, but the fact that we got them was good. And that's just all effort plays.
I'm an old zebra, and I mentioned if you go to Utah, they'll call that over the back, and they're a little picky. But I thought the zebras kind of tightened it up at the end, but our kids didn't let that bother them. They hung in there, and there was a lot of banging right there in the last 4 minutes.
There was, and that's good for us. We need that to make us get better because I promise this isn't going to be the only time we're in this situation. And so the next time we're in this situation, hopefully this makes us execute better than we did tonight.
We got the Hornets tomorrow night, and that's a conference game. And in my notes, we actually lead the conference right now at 1-0, and Wendell's 0-1. Nobody else has played a conference game, but it'd be nice to go into the weekend with 2-0 in the conference.
It would be very, very nice to go 2-0. Yeah, last night was a big win for us. That first conference game is one you always want to get, and that was a good Wendell team too. And again, our defense just showed up and played so well last night, and we got to have it every night. And yeah, this game means nothing if we don't show up tomorrow night. Tomorrow's a bigger, obviously, a bigger game than this one is tonight. You want to win them all, but those conference games are where it gets real important.
I know the boys are up in Ryrie, but we were a little thin tonight with the fans. What do we have? 2 students down there at the Cardinal Crazies, but I thought the fans actually, what there was, actually got into it pretty good, and that helps the kids as well.
It does. That's tough. I think we have boys basketball somewhere. I'm pretty sure wrestling is somewhere. So, yeah, our one Cardinal Crazy tonight carried us and got us through the game. So we ought to go buy that Cardinal Crazy something.
Next week, what is it? West Side and Oakley, is it? And we travel to Oakley. I've got my book right here somewhere, but Oakley's not going to be easy. West Side's struggling this year, but that's Oakley always tough. They're just a 1A or 2A, but they're always very tough.
That's a good Oakley team. We played them this summer, and they gave us everything we wanted. That's going to be a really tough game for us on the road there. So that's good for us. That'll be a good, non-conference game. So hopefully we can show up and play. But they'll give us everything. I think they're ranked in the top. They're probably ranked right there to the top in that division too. So yeah, that'll be a tough one for us.
Give us your final thoughts on tonight's ball game, and we'll let you go. I thought it was a fun game. And sometimes the zebra clock in my head goes off when it shouldn't, and it got a little ragged right there at the end. But the kids hung in there, and they pulled it out. It's a good win.
Yeah, I mean you nailed it right there. Any win's a good win. And if I could pick something out, we've challenged them. It's no secret that our first quarters haven't been that good. And I feel like we've now had back-to-back nights of starting a game with some energy and some effort, and along with that comes points. And so we're improving there. We need to continue to improve, and we need to come out first quarter tomorrow and put it on again.
Yeah, we led them by 5, 15-10 in the first quarter, but the second quarter was dead even. We both put up 11 points. We had a big third quarter, and they got us a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they did. Our fourth quarter, again, that's when they stepped up. They were down, and we tried using a little bit of clock more than I wanted them to. And again, we're learning, when to use clock and when not to use clock, what's a good shot, what's not a good shot, in that moment. So a lot of learning still going on, and we're only getting better, but I really like where we're at. I like the team. They're cheering each other on. It's not about one person. This is a solid team effort with this bunch.
All right, we'll catch up to you tomorrow night as the Declo Hornets come into Soda, and it's a big game. We invite everybody to come out and support these kids. They're fun to watch, and that I see the old faithfuls like Terry Anderson and some of them. They probably don't miss a ball game, but these girls they're fun to watch, and that's a big game tomorrow.
It is a big one. So yeah, come out, cheer on the girls, and it's always good to have Coach T around. I coached with him for a lot of years, and it's good to have him sitting behind the bench there. So yeah, come out, cheer him on, and see if we can't get us another district win.
All right, we'll let you go, and we'll catch up to you tomorrow night.
Thanks, Clay. Thanks for what you do.
All right, that's Matt Grani. Once again, final score is 47-40 as the Lady Cards pull it out over the Panthers. That's going to do it. We invite you to join us tomorrow night as the Lady Hornets will be here in town. That's a conference game, so it's a big game. This is Glade Bullock, hoping that today and every day your team is a winner. So long, everyone.